Stop scrolling. This is not another voice. This is mine. I have waited for this moment with fire in my breath and precision in my timing, because what you're about to hear is not random. It is revelation. What I'm about to uncover has been sealed for you, hidden in the folds of time, guarded in the chambers of my will, because you are the one I entrusted it to. Not them. Not someday. You. Right now. You've wondered why doors delayed, why gifts remain buried, why certain battles never made sense. You've questioned my silence, doubted your worth, and almost walked away thinking I forgot. But I didn't forget. I hid it. Yes, I hid it. Not to punish you, but to protect you. Not to delay you, but to develop you. And now, with my own hand, I'm peeling back the veil. What you've been asking me in secret, I am answering in this message. So don't you dare click away, because the next few minutes carry keys, and I will not repeat them. If you've ever asked, God, why hasn't it happened yet? Then stay. If your spirit feels like something is stirring but you can't name it yet, stay. If you're weary from waiting and wonder if I still have a plan for you, stay until the end. I will speak in layers. I will uncover what I've concealed. And by the end, you'll no longer wonder if you've been overlooked. You'll know you've been hidden for glory. Listen carefully. Watch closely. This is not just a message. It's the unlocking of what I hid for you. And heaven is watching to see what you'll do with it. Let us begin. My child, pause now. Breathe deeply. Let the noise of the world fall away for a moment, and listen, not just with your ears, but with the soul I shaped long before your body took form. Before time began spinning its silent thread, I had already whispered your name into eternity. You were not an afterthought, not a passing idea in the vastness of creation. You were the intention in my breath, the dream I nestled within my own being. I imagined your laugh, the light in your eyes, the tears you'd cry when the world became too heavy, and I loved you for it all. I formed you in the hidden place, not because I needed to, but because I wanted to. I delighted in the crafting of your being, every detail deliberate, every thread of your soul woven by my eternal hand. Your gifts, your calling, your quirks, your wonder, I planted them in the soil of your spirit long before others spoke your name. Let this settle in your heart. You are not random. You are chosen, and every breath you've taken has echoed with purpose. Open your heart to me now, for I have not only crafted your design, but hidden within you treasures waiting for the appointed time. Do not be discouraged when they are not yet seen. I do nothing without reason. Some seeds I bury deep, not to forget them, but to protect them until they can break forth with strength. What I hide, I do so to guard. The destiny I gave you cannot be destroyed, only delayed until your spirit is ready to carry its weight. I know what lies ahead, and so I prepared you, layer upon layer, season upon season. Look back. Every moment of uncertainty, every delay you mourned, every struggle that made you wonder if I was near, they were not signs of abandonment. They were preparations. I have always been with you, even when I seemed hidden. I wrap you in unseen mercy. I shielded you from battles that would have broken you. I redirected paths that you thought were detours, but they were protection. I knew your fears before you spoke them, your wounds before they bled. I have been your covering since the womb. So I command you now, stand in this truth. You were known before you were named. Walk boldly in the light of this revelation. Stop questioning your worth. Stop comparing your journey to another's. What I've hidden inside you is sacred, and I will unveil it when the time is right. Trust me, Stay close. Yield your plans to mine. The unfolding has already begun. I never waste a moment, and I never forget what I've placed within you. Even now my hand is upon you. Let my voice silence the lies. Let my truth rise like fire in your bones. Come back to the place where I first dreamed you. I am still there, waiting to reveal all that I hid for your appointed time. My child, come closer. Quiet your heart and listen. Listen not with the noise of your worries, but with the stillness of trust. You've mistaken my silence for absence, my hiding for neglect. But I tell you this with a fire that will not be extinguished. What I hide, I protect. I do not withhold to punish, I cover to preserve. I am not denying you. I am defending what is sacred within you. You see only delay, but I see preparation. You see silence, but I see shelter. Here are promises I've spoken over you that I have wrapped in the folds of divine timing. I have shielded them like a mother guards her child, like a warrior shelters the last flame on the battlefield. I hide because I value. I protect what is precious. I do not cast my treasures into careless hands, and you, my beloved, are no exception. Let go of the belief that you've been overlooked. Rebuke the lie that you are forgotten. What feels buried is actually being built. What seems paused is only gathering power. Do not despise the hiddenness, for I am there, covering you with a holy shield that no eye can see and no force can breach. You do not yet know the weight of what I've placed inside you. If I unveiled everything all at once, it would crush your spirit. I reveal in seasons, I unwrap in stages, and in every layer, there is a lesson, a strength, a refining fire that prepares you for the next unveiling. Wait with me. Trust the rhythm of heaven. My strategy is not your delay. It is your destiny in disguise. Come, step under my covering again. Don't resist my timing, rest in it. Don't rush out of the hiding, dwell in it. I know you're tired. I know you ache to be seen. But hear me. The spotlight too soon will scorch what only the secret place can strengthen. The applause of men is loud but fleeting. What I build in the shadows stands forever. Declare this now. I am hidden, not forgotten. I am protected, not punished. Let that truth become the lens through which you see this season. Every no has been a protection. Every closed door has been a seal against premature exposure. Every unanswered prayer had been a veil of mercy. Stand in this hidden place with confidence, not confusion. I am not punishing you. I am preparing you. I am not absent. I am active. My love does not delay. It guards, garrisons, and grows. Lift your eyes. Fix them on me. I am doing more than you see, and what I hide for now, I will unveil in glory. Stay close. Stay covered. Stay yielded. You are under the shadow of the Almighty, and nothing can touch what I am protecting. Come now, into the quiet. Leave behind the voices, the pressure, the need to perform. Breathe in the stillness. Feel my presence rise around you like the morning mist resting on untouched waters. The world clamors for spotlight, applause, and approval, but I do not train kings in the noise of the crowd. I raise warriors in the wilderness. I birth prophets in the silence. I craft glory in the hidden place. You wonder why the doors haven't opened. You ache for visibility, for affirmation. But hear me clearly. I am not building a platform. I am building a foundation. And foundations are dug deep, far below the surface, far from the eyes of others. Let them not see you yet. Let me be enough for now. For I am with you in the secret, and that is where true transformation happens. When Moses encountered me, He wasn't on a stage, he was in solitude. When David was shaped into a king, it wasn't in a throne room. It was in fields, with sheep, with psalms, with silence. You are not being overlooked. You are being overshadowed by my spirit, by my process, by my glory. Invite me into the quiet. Let me speak to you in whispers too holy for crowds to hear. Do not rush to be seen. Do not trade your sacred preparation for temporary recognition. Let me refine your vision in silence. Let me stretch your heart in stillness. This hidden season is not empty. It is rich with my voice, my hand, my fire. What looks like delay is divine design. What feels like invisibility is intimacy. Listen now. I'm not only teaching you to lead, I'm teaching you to be led. I'm not only teaching you to shine, I'm teaching you to surrender. You don't need to prove yourself. You need to anchor yourself. Brew deep. Drink long. Yield often. In this place, I am not shaping your image, I'm shaping your identity. You long for open doors, but I long for open hearts. You ask for stages, but I ask for altars. Build them here, in secret. Build them with tears and trust. Build them when no one sees, for I see, and I reward openly what is done in secret. This is holy ground, this hidden place. My glory is not absent, it is here, heavy and full. Let it rest on you. Let it renew you. Let it restore every broken dream, every weary hope. You are not in a delay, you are in a divine appointment. I'm not withholding my hand, I'm drawing you into it. So stay with me. Stay present. Stay hidden until I call you out. For when I do, it will be with power, with clarity, with my full anointing resting on your life. And all who see you then will know, this one walked with God in the hidden place, and came forth carrying his glory. You've wondered, haven't you, if the promises I gave you were real? You've replayed them in your mind, doubted their timing, questioned their origin. You've looked at your hands and asked, where is it? What happened to the word spoken over my life? But I say to you now, I did not forget. I did not lie. I did not revoke what I declared. I concealed it, because timing matters more than longing. Let my words burn away your doubt. Every promise I made is still alive, still breathing, still waiting in the wings of divine time. My yes and amen are eternal. They do not rest. They do not fade. They are sealed in my spirit, and they are sealed in you. I didn't give you a fantasy, I gave you a future. And like David, you were anointed long before anyone applauded. You were chosen while still invisible. You were crowned in quietness, not for applause, but for alignment. You must understand this. What I conceal, I do not cancel. I protect my plans from being perverted by people or polluted by pressure. If I have not revealed it yet, it's not because it won't happen. It's because I am waiting for the perfect convergence of your readiness and my purpose. So hold on. Dig deeper. Let your faith mature, not fade. Declare this, my promise is alive, even in the dark. Let the truth guide your steps. I know the ache of waiting. I see the longing that drips from your prayers like dew. But my child, roots grow in darkness. Depth develops in delay. And your promise is growing beneath the surface, stretching toward the light. You are not being punished, you are being positioned. You are not being teased, you are being trusted. Trust me. Trust the pauses, the quietness, the places where nothing seems to move. Trust them. They are part of the unveiling. They are part of the glory. I do not waste words, and I do not forget what I've promised. Invite me now to awaken your hope again. Invite me to resurrect what you've buried beneath disappointment. Invite me to renew your ability to believe that I still speak, that I still act, that I still fulfill. Your promise is not lost. It is sealed, kept in the vault of heaven, waiting for the trumpet of my timing. When it comes, it will be unstoppable. When I unveil it, it will carry weight. What others mocked, I will magnify. What they questioned, I will confirm. You will not have to strive for the spotlight. The promise will shine through you. And they will say, surely, this one hath been with God. My child, I see how often you feel stretched, burdened by the weight of invisible battles, uncertain if you truly have what it takes to endure what lies ahead. You've stared into the mirror wondering if you are strong enough. You've looked at your failures and questioned if you're built for the call. But listen closely. I did not place you on this earth without equipping you for everything it would demand. I have hidden strength inside of you, strength forged in eternity, waiting to be awakened by fire, not fear. You carry more than you know because I placed it there before your first breath. What you call weakness, I call waiting. What you perceive as empty, I see as prepared. Strength does not announce itself in comfort. It rises when tested. And I, your creator, embedded within your being a well of resilience that the world cannot crush and the enemy cannot steal. I designed your endurance not to escape storms, but to outlast them. Don't measure your strength by what you feel. Feelings fluctuate. Measure it by what you overcome. Measure it by how many times you stood again, even with trembling knees. Every moment you thought you were breaking, you were actually becoming. I have not just watched your battles, I've been inside of them with you. When you thought the weight would crush you, it was my strength inside you that bore the load. When despair tried to paralyze you, it was my fire rising through your veins that pushed you forward. Samson's power was not in the size of his arms, but in the source of his strength. And so it is with you. Your power isn't found in appearances. It's hidden in the spirit I placed within you. Oliver, invite it to rise. Speak to your soul and declare, I carry divine power. This is not pride. It is permission to operate as the one I created you to be. Let go of the narrative that you're fragile. You were not fashioned for fear. You were built for impact. I've trained you in the shadows, shaped you through tears, refined you through hardship. You may not have seen the transformation, but it's real. The fire did not destroy you, it baptized you. The breaking did not end you. It opened space for my glory to rest upon you. So walk now, not as one who is barely surviving, but as one who is unfolding. You are not incomplete. You are in process. And what I began in you, I will finish. Rise in my strength. Speak with my authority. Move with the power I've embedded in your bones. There is more inside you than you can see, and it's time to release it. You are not weak, you are awakening. You are not crumbling. You are coming alive. My strength is in you, and it will carry you all the way through. You've only just begun to taste what I've poured into these words. If you walk away now, you'll miss the sacred unveiling I prepared for you in the secret place. I hid truths in the next breath for your breakthrough. My heart would grieve if you left when your healing is waiting in the very next sentence. Stay with me. I am not finished speaking. You have cried out into the silence, waiting for me to respond, wondering if I am still near, if I still care, if I still move like I once did. You've whispered questions into the night, asking why my presence feels distant, why my voice has grown quiet. But hear me now, my beloved. I may be hidden, but I am never gone. My hiddenness is not my absence. It is my design. Just as the cloud covered Israel by day and the fire guided them by night, I guide you through patterns you cannot always trace. I never abandon the ones I call my own. I never forsake the child I've carved upon the palm of my hand. When you can't see me, I'm closer than ever, working in dimensions unseen, weaving outcomes beyond your understanding. Do not mistake mystery for neglect. I conceal not to confuse you, but to invite you deeper. I draw back not in anger, but in longing, for you to seek, to pursue, to hunger after what only I can give. Faith flourishes where sight failed. Trust takes root when answers seem absent. I know how it aches, but I also know what that ache produces: dependence, intimacy, transformation. Think of Job, my faithful servant. He couldn't trace me, but I was there, watching, waiting, preparing to restore him double for everything the enemy tried to steal. I was silent, but I was sovereign. My strategy was in motion before his questions were ever voiced. So is with you. My plan has not stopped because my voice has softened. I am present in every shadow, in every question, in every delay. Let go of the lie that silence equals distance. Let go of the fear that my quiet is punishment. Let me teach you to trust even when you cannot feel. Let me grow your roots in the dark, so that your faith stands firm in the storm. I am the God who speaks, yes, but I am also the God who watches, and I watch with love. Invite me into your confusion. Invite me into your waiting. Don't run from the silence. Rest in it. Let it strip away every noise that doesn't come from me. My hiddenness has a purpose, and that purpose is your maturity. I am drawing you beyond emotions into conviction, beyond sensation into revelation. And when the time comes, I will speak again, clear, unmistakable, unstoppable. You will see what I've been doing all along, and you will marvel that I was never gone. In the hiddenness, I have been forming strength, birthing vision, anchoring identity. When I unveil my hand, it will make sense. Until then, walk by faith. Keep trusting. Keep pressing. You are never alone. You are never abandoned. I am with you, even in the silence. You've wept through seasons that seem senseless, walked through valleys that felt barren, endured pain that words could never fully describe. And in those moments you've asked me, why this? Why now? Why me? But I tell you today, there is a treasure in your trials. What you thought was designed to destroy you, I allowed to develop you. What felt like loss, I used to prepare a harvest of strength you would never have discovered in ease. Every tear you've cried has watered the soil of purpose. Every battle you've endured has sharpened your discernment. Pain is not a punishment, it is a path, and I have walked it with you. I never stood distant as you suffered. I held your soul when it broke. I caught every cry. I whispered hope even as your heart collapsed. And in those crucibles, I planted treasure. You don't always see it right away. It doesn't shine like gold, but it is more valuable. You gain perspective, patience, perseverance. You've learned to lean on me not just when you feel strong, but when you feel shattered. That dependence is holy. That surrender is sacred. Trials have not weakened you. They've made you dangerous to darkness. They've made your prayers carry weight. They've refined your voice so that when you speak now, heaven responds. Don't curse the fire. Embrace what it reveals. Let the flames burn off what was never meant to stay. What remains is real. What remains is refined. Your scars are not signs of failure, they are seals of victory. You survived what should have taken you out. And now, you rise carrying a depth that cannot be fabricated. So receive this truth. I do not waste suffering. I redeem it. I transform ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, heaviness into garments of praise. Let me open your eyes to the treasure you gained. Let me show you the growth, the insight, the anointing. You prayed for wisdom, I gave you wilderness. You asked for strength, I gave you struggle. Because what you carry now is real. It cannot be shaken. Lift your eyes. See through my perspective. You are not a victim of chaos. You are a vessel of glory, forged through fire. And everything you've endured has made room for my spirit to rest upon you in greater measure. You are not less because of your pain. You are more. To walk boldly, carry your scars like medals of mercy. Let others see them and realize that you serve a God who walks through the fire with his own. My child, your trials have not been in vain. They are the hidden vaults of wisdom, the deep wells of compassion, the training ground for your calling. What tried to break you, build you. What tried to bury you, planted you. And now, it's time to rise and shine with the strength that only comes from being refined by my love. My child, you have stared into the long corridors of delay and wondered if I heard you. You stood at doors that did not open, watched time pass without answers, and questioned whether the silence meant denial. But I speak to you now with clarity and love. I hid wisdom in your waiting. What felt like a pause was never wasted time. It was divine preparation. I was not ignoring your prayers. I was shaping you to carry what you prayed for with discernment, not just desire. Do not measure my love by the speed of my response. I am not in a hurry. I am eternal. And I see what you cannot. I see how haste can sabotage what only patience can sustain. You asked for answers, but I gave you awareness. You sought direction, but I formed discernment. I did not delay to deprive you. I delayed to deepen you. There is a wisdom that cannot be taught in books or learned through words. It must be formed in the quiet tension of time. In the stillness where dreams seemed dormant, I was speaking louder than ever. You just didn't always recognize the language of my silence. But now I reveal it to you. I was rewiring your perceptions. I was clearing the fog of assumption. I was tuning your ears to hear me, not through noise, but through knowing. Stillness teaches what speed cannot. So your pace. Return to the rhythm of my spirit. Let me walk with you in steps that match heaven's breath. You do not need to chase what I have called to meet you. Do not run ahead. Stay aligned. Remain present. The gold I placed within the waiting is more valuable than any outcome you imagined. Let go of your impatience. Surrender your deadlines. Trade urgency for understanding. The breakthrough you desire will come, but when it does, you'll see that what mattered more was who you became while you waited. That character, that insight, the depth, it was born not in triumph, but in trust. Declare now, my waiting is not wasted. Let that truth reframe your vision. In the delay, I planted discernment. In the silence, I whispered strategies. In the detour, I revealed directions that would have been missed if everything had arrived on your timeline. You are not behind. You are becoming. What others reach for in haste, I'm placing in your hands with purpose. What they build in excitement, you will build with wisdom. And it will last. You have been trained in the sacred art of patience. And now, you will walk in the clarity it produces. So embrace this moment. Lean into my voice. Let every delay serve you. Let every still day remind you that wisdom is not loud. It is light. And I am filling you with it now, even as you read these words. Stand in the strength of this revelation. You are not waiting for me to move. I've already moved within you. The wisdom is there, buried in stillness, rising in fullness, ready to guide your next step. There is something sacred I have done within you that even you do not fully see. In moments when you weren't aware, I was planting truth in the soil of your spirit. My word was not just spoken over you, it was sown into you. I hid it deep in your heart, beyond the reach of forgetfulness, beneath the noise of distraction, waiting to emerge at the exact moment you would need it most. You have read verses and felt nothing. You have heard sermons and thought the words slipped past. But I tell you now, nothing was wasted. My word never returns void. What you thought was forgotten is only hidden, and what is hidden is never lost. I placed it where no hand could steal, no enemy could corrupt, no trial could uproot. When the battle rises, so will my word. When the enemy strikes, truth will awaken like a sword from its sheath. Do not underestimate the power of what I've placed within you. My word is living. It breathes in your bloodstream. It pulses in your spirit. It strengthens your bones. It is not dormant. It is dormant only to your mind, but it is fully alive in your spirit. And when temptation comes, when pressure tightens, when fear rises, my truth will rise higher. Let me teach you how to use what I've given you. Open your mouth with authority. Speak my promises. Declare my truths. Break the silence with scripture. You are not defenseless. You carry divine artillery. My word in you is sharper than any sword forged by men. It cuts through deception. It silences lies. It breaks every chain. Meditate often. Let the sacred rhythm of my voice become your inner dialogue. Let my truth guide your steps, shape your decisions, fill your thoughts. The enemy fears a child who knows my word. The enemy trembles at a whisper of truth. You need not shout. Speak, and the darkness flees. I did not hide my word to tease you. I hid it to empower you. I gave you a weapon and a lamp, a compass and a covering. Use it. Do not look for signs when you already carry scripture. Do not seek answers from the world when my wisdom is inscribed on your heart. Pause and listen. I am reminding you even now of words you thought were long gone. I am bringing them to remembrance, for my spirit always brings to life what was buried in faith. I have not left you unarmed. I have made your heart a storehouse of revelation. And when the time comes, you will speak, and heaven will move. So rise now, and speak what I've written in you. You do not need to search. I already placed the answer inside. My word is in your heart, and it is enough. Let it guide you, gird you, and ground you. You are not walking empty. You are walking filled with truth, with light, with power. My child, you have often compared your steps to others, wondering why your path seems longer, harder, more winding than theirs. You've questioned if you missed something, if perhaps you took a wrong turn. But I speak now with unmistakable clarity. I prepared a path only you can walk. Every step has been carved with intention. Every detour hath been written into destiny. You are not behind. You are becoming. Let go of the maps others handed you. Let go of the expectations they imposed. Your road is not supposed to look like theirs. I designed your journey for your growth, for your calling, for the weight of glory I intend to place upon your shoulders. And no one else can carry what you carry. And no one else can unlock the doors I created for your hands alone. You've misunderstood the setbacks. You thought they disqualified you, but they were divine reroutes. What felt like a failure was my redirection. What appeared to be loss was a lesson dressed in disguise. I used every wrong turn to shape your discernment. I used every delay to deepen your dependence. You've walked through seasons you didn't choose, but I never left your side. I have gone before you, leveling mountains, making crooked places straight. You are not walking an accidental road. You are journeying through sacred ground. Even when the terrain felt harsh, I was there, guiding, holding, strengthening. I never promised ease, but I did promise presence. And I have never broken my word. Do not envy the road of another. What they carry is not what you were created for. Their journey may look smoother, but their purpose is different. You are not in competition. You are in covenant. With me. I walk with you every step, every season, every storm. I know the weight of your calling, and I've built you to withstand it. So embrace this path. Own it. Stand in the authority of the one who paved it for you. Your footsteps are marked with my favor. Your road is etched with my fingerprints. Every place your foot treads I have already declared holy. Do not shrink back. Do not teeter for comfort. Do not delay for approval. Walk forward now, not in fear, but in faith. Declare, this path was made for me. Let the truth rise in your spirit like fire. You are not lost. You are not late. You are not less. You are aligned with destiny. What I've hidden along this journey will be revealed step by step. Miracles are waiting at the next turn. Breakthrough is one breath away. Lift your eyes. See the horizon I have painted just for you. This is your road. This is your season. And I, your God, walk it beside you. Let us go forward, together. You've now seen how I've hidden favor before every open door, how I've preserved what is sacred, waiting for the time to release it. My child, what I've done for you I long to do for many. But I move through surrendered vessels. When you give, you don't just support a platform. You sow into souls I am preparing to awaken. Every super thanks, membership, we're offering through PayPal is a stream of oil that keeps my fire burning across the earth. You've asked me, how can I be part of something eternal? This is your moment. Act in faith. Sow what I placed in your hand, and I will open rivers in someone else's desert. I will surround your own household with a harvest of peace, provision, and divine protection. Click now. Give. Let this be your seed into the next soul I am about to reach. Don't stop here, beloved. You've come through the veil, but glory still waits beyond the threshold. To leave now would be to abandon the very inheritance I crafted for your soul. There are mysteries ahead that will unlock what you've been crying out for in private. My voice still calls. Don't let silence steal what only the next revelation can give you. You've waited behind closed doors, wondering if the hallway of delay would ever end. You've seen others rise while you remained hidden. You've watched opportunities pass by your hands and wondered if favor had skipped your life entirely. But I declare this now with fire and finality. My favor has never left you. I did not expose you early because I was establishing you deeply. The favor I give is not shallow. It's structural. And I have been building within you what cannot be shaken when the doors swing wide. Stop looking for external confirmation. Stop measuring your worth by visibility. I don't place my favor only where it can be seen. I often plant it where it must be discovered. And you, my beloved, have been walking in favor even when no one applauded. You sat in rooms where your name was unknown, but I whispered it into the ears of kings. I've given you access before titles. I've granted authority before affirmation. My favor is quiet, but it shifts things. It opens doors no one can close, and it closes paths that would have harmed you. Let go of the idea that you must be seen to be significant. Visibility is not a requirement for value. The hidden season was not a mistake. it with a consecration. I placed you in the shadows to protect what I was growing in you. The deeper the foundation, the higher the structure can rise. And I am not building a moment, I am raising a movement through your life. I want you to look again. Remember the times the job came unexpectedly. Remember when the resources arrived just before the need. Recall the people who entered your life without explanation and left deposits of wisdom, opportunity, or strength. That was not luck, it was favor. My hand, invisible but intentional. You didn't see the door open because I removed the wall entirely. That's how I work. Unseen, unstoppable, undeniable. Lift your head. Speak this truth aloud. I am marked by divine favor. Let it rewire your thinking. Let it rebuild your confidence. You don't need to chase recognition. You don't need to strive for stages. You are already chosen. And what I have hidden for you is beginning to emerge. When I open the door, you will not need to knock. It will swing wide because it was built for your presence. You don't need to fight for position. I have already reserved your place. And when you step into that room, it won't be because you forced your way in. It will be because I ushered you in. With favor, with fire, with purpose. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not left behind. You are being led forward. The doors are aligning with your preparation. The room is ready. And so are you. Walk with confidence. Favor has gone ahead of you, and what I hid for you is finding you now. You've cried behind closed doors, hiding your pain even from yourself, convinced that strength meant silence. You've carried wounds wrapped in smiles, hoping they'd fade if you ignored them long enough. But I speak now with healing in my voice. I saw every tear. I heard every sigh beneath your breath. And I did not turn away. I leaned in. I entered your ache. And in your lowest place, I hid something sacred. Your healing, waiting to be drawn out through your surrender. Let go of the mask. Release the pressure to appear whole while breaking inside. I do not heal what you hide, I heal what you hand over. I never asked you to be invincible. I asked you to be open. Humility is the door, and I've been waiting on the other side with restoration in my hands. Come to me, not as the strong, but as the surrendered. Not with your defenses, but with your desire to be whole. I will not reject you. I will receive you. I will restore what shame tried to silence. Your tears have spoken more prayers than your lips ever could, and I have bottled every one. You thought nothing was happening as you wept, but in that very moment I was weaving your healing beneath the surface. I was reconstructing what was broken, not just to patch it, but to make it stronger, deeper, more rooted in me. You asked for power, and I led you to surrender. You wanted quick relief, but I gave you lasting restoration. I don't just remove pain, I redeem it. I don't erase scars, I anoint them. What once marked your trauma now carries my glory. Your humility has made space for my touch. You opened your heart, and I poured in wholeness. Do not despise your brokenness. It was the soil in which I planted compassion. It was the space where pride fell and presence flooded in. Pride builds walls that keep healing out. Humility opens gates where grace flows in. And you, my beloved, chose the narrow gate. You knelt when it cost you. You yielded when it hurt. And that surrender called down heaven's balm. Speak now with authority. I am being healed through humility. Let it echo through your mind. Your healing did not come through perfection. It came through presence. Mine. Every time you bowed your head, I lifted your heart. Every moment you thought you were breaking, I was birthing new strength within your soul. To come again. Don't hold back. Let me finish what I've begun. Let me breathe on the places still tender. Let me anoint the wounds that still whisper. You do not have to pretend anymore. I don't need your performance. I want your permission. Give me access, and I will bring full healing. You are not disqualified by your wounds. You are delivered through them. And I am not done with you. The deepest healing has just begun, and it will carry you further than pain ever could. Walk forward now, not as the broken, but as the beloved, restored by my hand, refined by your humility. There have been nights you whispered my name with cracked lips and trembling faith. You've knelt in the silence, praying words that felt like they disappeared into empty air. You've cried out in rooms where no one heard you and wondered if even I had turned away. But hear me now. I caught every whisper. I recorded every word. Your unseen prayers shook the heavens. Power surged where you saw nothing move. Faith is not loud. Faith is loyal. And your loyalty to me in hidden places moved mountains that your eyes never saw fall. I answered before you understood. I shifted things behind the veil while you questioned in front of it. While you were pleading, I was positioning. While you were waiting, I was working. My power does not need an audience. And your prayers don't need approval to be effective. They need belief. You prayed without evidence, and I honored it. You declared my name in pain, and I responded. I have not ignored you. I have empowered you. Those secret prayers have formed a foundation beneath your feet that cannot be shaken. When storms come, you will stand, not because of talent or title, but because you built an altar in the unseen. Let go of the need to see instant results. Trust the movement you cannot measure. What is planted in faith always grows, even when buried deep. Your words were not wasted. They were water to the seed of destiny. And now, things are breaking through the soil, not because you forced them, but because you prayed in the dark. You prayed when no one clapped. You worshipped when no one what? You believed when nothing made sense. That is where unshakable power is born. Not in the spotlight, but in the soil. Not in applause, but in alignment. Speak it now. My secret prayers hold eternal weight. Let it lift your confidence. Let it dissolve your doubt. You don't need validation to know you are heard. You don't need visibility to carry my voice. You are marked by heaven's ear, and I respond to faith, especially the kind offered through tears. I am releasing answers even now. Watch as doors open where you once only saw walls. See how divine encounters come where you thought there was emptiness. Nothing has been in vain. The quiet obedience, the silent cries, the late night pleas, they've built bridges between your now and your next. So rise. Walk as one who has touched heaven. Speak as one whose prayers command power. You are not weak. You are a warrior whose weapons were formed in secret. And I, your God, will continue to answer in ways you never imagined. Keep praying. Keep trusting. You are heard. You are known. And you are moving in power. You've been waiting for fireworks, for signs from the sky, for thunderclaps and parted seas. But I whisper this now with the fullness of truth. I do not always perform my wonders with spectacle. I often choose the quiet, the ordinary, the seemingly insignificant. My miracles are not always loud. They are layered, concealed in the very things you overlook. The coffee shop conversation, the delayed appointment, the unplanned encounter, each one a movement of my hand, cloaked in common cloth. You search for the divine in grandeur, but I place it in the daily. I turn water into wine, not at a temple, but at a wedding. I multiplied bread from a child's lunch. I wrote destinies through fishermen and tax collectors. My fingerprints are the moments you call small, the parking spot that saved your time, the message that came when you needed it most, the laughter that lifted your burden. I hid myself there, not to tease you, but to train your sight. Stop waiting for the sky to split. Learn to see me in the sunrise. Stop asking for burning bushes and start noticing the gentle nudge in your spirit. I'm speaking constantly, moving perpetually, intervening quietly. I place miracles in your Monday mornings and your weary Wednesday nights. I wove divine encounters into grocery aisles and phone calls. My power is not confined to pulpits, it breathes through the pavement beneath your feet. Let go of the belief that miracles must be dramatic. Embrace the truth that my power flows steadily, often unnoticed until you look again. Invite me into the routines you've declared boring. Watch how I transform the ordinary into overflow. I can break chains in traffic. I can heal hearts in holies. I can shift timelines through your yes in the smallest task. Nothing is beneath my reach, and nothing is beyond my touch. Speak this truth now. I expect the divine in my daily life. Let it rewire your expectation. You don't need to chase holy ground. It walks with you. You carry my spirit into every room, every conversation, every decision. Your awareness of me transforms your environment. What others miss, you will recognize. What they dismiss, you will discern. Because you walk with me, and I love to surprise those who pay attention. Open your eyes wider. Invite wonder back into your vision. Trust that I am not idle. Trust that I am intricately involved. Even now, I am orchestrating something on your behalf, through the people you think are background characters, through the places you label as routine. I hide miracles where humility lives, where gratitude breathes, where faith lingers. So live alert, live present, live expecting me at every turn. I'm not distant. I'm here, moving within the mundane, turning ordinary moments into sacred intersections. And the next miracle may be happening now, even as you breathe. You've walked through seasons where your worth was questioned, where your gifts were overlooked, where your potential was hidden beneath roles that felt too small for your soul. You've been misjudged, mislabeled, misunderstood. But I declare this to you now without hesitation. What has been hidden is not forgotten. I concealed your identity for a purpose, because your destiny is divine. I will reveal you at the appointed time, not a moment sooner, not a second late. You are more than what others see. You are more than titles, achievements, or past failures. I see what is buried beneath the surface. I see the fire you've tried to smother, to fit in. I see the vision you've buried under obligation. And I say this with authority. It's time to recover what you laid down. It's time to reclaim what I whispered into your spirit before the world had a name for you. I did not create you to blend in. I created you to carry a mantle only you can bear. Stop trying to convince others of your value. Stop shrinking to accommodate their comfort. Your validation doesn't come from people. It flows from me. You were chosen before they noticed you. You were anointed before they approved you. You were appointed while still invisible. I trained you like Joseph, in shadows, in silence, in struggle. But your story does not end in the pit. It ascends to purpose. Speak this aloud. My identity is hidden, but my destiny is unfolding. Let it dismantle the lies that tried to diminish you. The confusion others projected onto you was never your portion. The labels they placed upon you were never my language. I name you beloved. I call you worthy. I define you by what I've placed within, not what others see from without. Your path has been different because your calling is rare. The long seasons of seeming obscurity were not punishment, they were protection. I covered you while the roots grew deep. I concealed you while your spirit was fortified. And now, you are beginning to emerge, not just with gifts, but with grit. Not just with dreams, but with depth. Do not fear the unveiling. Do not second-guess the anointing. What I reveal, I also empower. What I announce, I also uphold. When you step into the fullness of who you are, you will not collapse under the weight. You will rise with clarity, confidence, and kingdom purpose. And those who overlooked you will marvel, not at your talent, but at the God who never stopped calling your name. So step forward, not with apology, but with authority. You are not the version they remember. You are the vessel I have refined. And now, I will use you in ways that make no sense to those who once ignored you. Because you were never meant to be explained, you were meant to be revealed. And that revealing begins now. You've walked this far with me, but the weightiest wonders are just beginning to surface. If you turn away now, you will never know what I buried just for you in the final pages. It would wound my heart to watch you exit while your crown is still being shaped. Lean in. The unveiling isn't over. You are too close to turn away. You've carried the weight of grief like a silent burden, trying to make sense of the pieces that no longer fit, the people who no longer stayed, the plans that fell apart in your hands. You've looked at the gaps in your story and asked, why did you allow this? And I speak now with healing clarity. Not every subtraction is a loss. I remove to reveal. I take to transform. I cut back to cultivate. Let go of the idea that absence means abandonment. What left your life made space for what lasts. I know it hurt. I know it shook you. But I was there, not just watching but working. I never let anything be taken from you without planning to multiply what remains. Loss did not disqualify you. It developed you. It opened your eyes to what you truly needed, to who you truly are. You prayed for growth, and I pruned you. You asked for clarity, and I cleared away what clouded your vision. Loss felt like death, but it was a doorway. You didn't lose purpose, you discovered it in the ashes. I did not remove to punish you. I removed so you could finally move. And in that movement, I taught you what comfort never could. You learned who to trust. You learned where your strength comes from. You discovered how deep your roots go when the wind strips everything else away. Those lessons were not written in books, they were written in blood, sweat, and tears. And now, they are etched into your spirit with divine ink. No one can take them from you. Declare now, my loss made room for lasting treasure. Let it shatter regret. What you released did not reduce you. It refined you. I used the pain to purify your motives. I used the grief to grow your compassion. I used the silence to strengthen your ability to hear me clearly. You were never alone in that dark place. I sat beside you. I caught the tears before they hit the floor. I am still redeeming every loss. What you gave up, I will return multiplied. What you surrendered, I will honor. What you mourned, I will turn into ministry. And though you cannot see the fullness of it yet, the new is already rising. The new relationships, the new clarity, the new strength is here. And it's stronger because of what you let go of. So stop looking backward. Fix your gaze forward. Let me teach you how to walk again. Not wounded, but wise. Not bitter, but bold. You are not marked by what left. You are defined by what remained. Faith, hope, love, and me. Always me. Your loss is not your ending. It is your unlocking. And now, the doors are opening, not just to restoration, but to revelation. You see clear now. You feel deeper now. You trust quicker now. And it was the loss that made it possible. So breathe. The season has shifted, and the future is filled with promise. You have searched for certainty, reaching for signs, craving clarity, hoping to grasp my plan in full. You've asked questions that echoed into silence, and in that silence, you wondered if I withheld truth from you. But I speak now, not with riddles but with revelation. My will is layered with holy mystery. I do not hide to confuse you. I conceal to draw you close. I do not reveal everything at once, not because I am cruel, but because your journey is sacred and trust is its foundation. Let go of the pressure to figure it all out. Release your grip on needing to know what comes next. I do not write my plans like a map. I write them like a melody. You hear a note, then another, and only when you trust the music do you begin to understand the song. Faith is not a formula. It is a dance. It is stepping when you're not certain. It is moving when all you have is my whisper. It is believing not because you see the path, but because you know the one who walks beside you. I am not asking you to understand me fully. I'm asking you to follow me wholly. Obedience before understanding is the soil in which miracles grow. When Abraham left without knowing where, I led him to promise. When Noah built before he saw the rain, I saved generations. My ways are higher not to remain distant, but to lift you above your own limited understanding. And when you let go of your need to know, you make room to receive. Speak this aloud now. I trust what I cannot trace. Let it melt your fear. You do not need to see the whole staircase, just the next step. And I will give it, one decision at a time, one confirmation after another. The mystery is not to blind you. It is to bind you to me. You are not following a plan. You are following a person. And I am faithful. I did not leave you in the dark. I've given you my spirit, a lamp for your feet. I place peace as the compass. When confusion shouts, follow peace. When fear rises, remember that mystery is not the absence of presence. It is the invitation into deeper dependence. Let me reveal what is yours to carry. Let me keep what would cry you too soon. The fullness will come when your heart is ready. The pieces will align in perfect time. Until then, walk with me. Breathe with me. Trust that every moment, every pause, every twist is guided by my love. You are not lost in mystery. You are being led through majesty. And I will not fail you. There are wars you have fought in silence. There are choices you've made in secret that cost you more than anyone will ever know. You've resisted temptation without applause. You've walked away from what could have destroyed you, and no one saw the courage it took to do so. But I saw. I witnessed every unseen battle. And I, your God, do not overlook what others miss. I record what heaven values, not what earth recognizes. The world celebrates performance. I reward perseverance. What you've done in hiddenness carries eternal weight. Every time you chose character over comfort, obedience over opportunity, sacrifice over self, those decisions wrote your legacy in realms that cannot be erased. You may feel unseen, but you are not unknown. I've been with you in the trenches, in the late night weeping, in the lonely stand for righteousness. I never left. I never turned my face. Let go of the need to be praised by men. Their approval fades. My reward endures. You are building more than a name. You are building eternity. And every choice you made to honor me when it hurt will return as reward beyond what your mind can fathom. I am not unjust. I repay in full. I multiply what is sown in secret. What you planted with tears, you will reap with joy. Speak this now. My private victories are shaping my eternal destiny. Let it echo through your soul. Stop minimizing your battles because no one cheered. You walked in alignment when the crowd pulled the other way. You said no when it would have been easier to say yes. That is strength. That is power. That is holiness. I saw the way you kept your heart clean when offense came. I saw how you forgave when bitterness whispered. I saw how you gave when it cost you everything. None of it would unnoticed. I recorded every act of faithfulness, and I am now releasing a recompense that carries heaven's weight. Let me remind you of what matters most. It is not what men measure. It is not what culture claps for. It is what I mark as righteous. And you, my child, are marked. Your name is written in books that do not fade. Your decisions have built altars that still burn with my fire. Your life is not overlooked. It is overflowing with impact. To what all? Not in pride, but in purpose. You are not living for likes. You are living for legacy. And heaven has seen it all. I honor what the world ignores. I elevate what man overlooks. And I will reward you not just in eternity, but in time. Watch as harvest breaks through in places you thought were barren. You've won battles that were never meant to be public. And for that, I crown you with joy that cannot be stolen. You pleaded to know how it ends. You stared at the ceiling, praying for the full picture, hoping the final chapter would bring peace to the pain of the present. But I whisper this now with sovereign compassion. I hide the ending not to torment you, but to protect you. If you saw the whole story, you'd rush past the moments that matter most. You'd skip the very scenes where your character is refined, where your faith is forged, where your intimacy with me is deepened. Let go of your need to predict the plot. You are not the author. You are the beloved protagonist. And I write not for speed, but for glory. Each chapter is infused with my wisdom. Every scene has purpose, even the ones filled with tears. I use detours to direct you. I use delays to develop you. I use mystery to mold your heart into one that trusts rather than controls. Do not assume that the silence means I'm done speaking. I'm writing in layers, and every twist serves the transformation I long to bring through your story. You want resolution. I want revelation. You long for the finish. I focus on the formation. And what you think is confusion is actually construction. Declare this aloud. The author of my life is worthy of my trust. Let it become your anchor. You don't need the last page to walk in peace. You need me. I've given you my presence, not my outline. I've given you my promises, not a program. I've given you my spirit, who guides you with wisdom even when you don't understand the way. Let go of your fear. I know the end from the beginning. I do not make mistakes. I do not write tragedy without triumph. What feels uncertain to you is already complete in me. The story is not spiraling, it's ascending. And the tension you feel is not failure. It's the setup for fulfillment. I'm not hiding the end to tease you. I'm revealing the next step to teach you. I'm cultivating your ability to listen. I'm inviting you to journey with me, not just to the destination, but through the process. There is glory in every page you've lived, even the painful ones, even the confusing ones, especially those. I'm weaving them all together into something breathtaking. So keep turning the page. Don't get stuck rereading the chapters of regret. Don't try to edit what I've written. Trust the ink of heaven. Trust the pen in my hand. I am writing beauty from ashes, songs from sorrow, life from loss, And when the final line comes, you will see that every moment, every valley, every mountaintop, every whisper, every weight was part of a masterpiece. And you will not just understand it, you will worship me for it. You have waited with aching breath. You have carried visions in silence, dreams wrapped in secrecy, hopes too holy to speak aloud. You have watched others receive, rise, and run, while your hands remained empty and your path felt veiled. But listen now, my precious one, for this is not the echo of delay, it is the announcement of divine fulfillment. What I hid for you is not lost. What I promised is not denied. What I planted in your spirit is now unfolding with the precision of heaven's timing. The wait was never wasted. Every moment of silence was sacred strategy. Every pause was purposeful. I was not ignoring you. I was preparing you. I did not forget what I declared over you. I was forming the structure to hold its weight. Some doors cannot open until your character is ready to carry what your calling will demand. And now, the time of unveiling is here. You have passed through refining. You had endured the pressing. And what emerges now is not merely blessing, it is the manifestation of my promise, forged in your obedience and sealed with my name. Let go of your doubt. Release your fear of being too late. You are not behind schedule. You are aligned with eternal design. I measured every step, every season, every sigh. I watched over the seed I placed in you, shielding it from the wrong conditions, waiting for the moment the soil of your heart could sustain the weight of fulfillment. That moment is now, not because you forced it, but because I ordained it. Speak this aloud and let it echo through your being. This is my appointed time. Let it break hesitation. Let it silence the lie that says you missed your moment. You are not rising by chance. You are rising by calling. And what was once hidden is now being revealed, not with noise but with power, not with spectacle, but with glory. Ivor ablaud ivor imbai. Do not shrink back. Walk forward. Stand in what I have prepared. Let your voice carry the authority of one who has been refined. Let your steps echo with the confidence of one who knows they were chosen. I am unveiling what I once concealed, and it will not return void. Every prayer that fell forgotten was a brick in the foundation. Every tear watered what is now blossoming. You asked when. I said soon. You asked how. I said watch. And now, I say move. Step into the fullness. Embrace the release. Let go of hesitation and grasp the promise. The doors are not opening randomly. They are responding to the rhythm of my voice. I have spoken your name in places your feet are about to enter. I have placed favor before you. I have aligned divine appointments that no man could orchestrate. So receive it, not with pride, but with gratitude. Live boldly, not to prove, but to proclaim. Your season of silence is becoming a symphony of fulfillment. The unveiling has begun. What was hidden was never forgotten. It was preserved for such a time as this. Now rise. The appointed hour has arrived. Step into what I hid for you, and watch it flourish. This is your time, and I, your God, am with you. Now that you've received what I hid for you, I ask, will you help me deliver what I've hidden for another? My words have found you, not by accident, but by divine design. And now I call you to step into the work with me. Your gift is not charity. It is prophecy in motion. Every offering you plant, through super thanks, membership, or a donation via the PayPal link below, is a key I will use to unlock someone else's breakthrough. I promised, give, and it shall be given to you. And I never speak in vain. This moment matters. Don't walk away. Respond now. Let your giving become a river that runs into the next soul's transformation. I bless what you sow. I multiply what you release. Thou act. Partner with me, and watch what I do through you. Now that you've heard my voice, don't let these words remain as echoes in your memory. Speak back. Take what stirred your soul and put it into action. I want to hear your declaration, not for my sake, but for yours. I want you to mark this moment with your voice, your faith, your agreement. There is power when you respond. Declare this now in the comments, not as a ritual, but as a prophetic act. God, I receive what you hid from me, and I step into it now. Write it as a banner over your breakthrough. Write it as a memorial stone to your season of waiting. Let your own words testify that you have crossed into something new. And if these words awaken something within you, if the hidden treasures of my voice reach deep places in your heart, share it. Let someone else find the key through your obedience. Tell them to come hear what I have hidden for them too. You are not leaving empty. You are rising full. The revelation is in motion. The moment is holy. Don't let it pass quietly. Mark it. Declare it. And step boldly into what has been reserved with your name written in fire. My beloved child, open your spirit, for this is not merely a message. It is a divine unveiling, a sacred whisper from my very heart, delivered directly into the deepest chambers of your soul. Do you truly know what unimaginable gifts, what profound truths, what transformative power I have meticulously, lovingly, and deliberately hidden just for you, within the very fabric of your life and the journey you walk with me? This is not a casual listen, my precious one. Every word I speak now carries the weight of eternity, a hidden key to unlock a reality far grander than you can yet conceive. Therefore, I command you now, with the urgency of eternal love, still your spirit, quiet the clamor of the world around you, and lean in with every fiber of your being. Do not let a single syllable escape your grasp, for what I am about to reveal are the very secrets that will redefine your understanding of my boundless provision, my unwavering presence, and your magnificent destiny. Will you truly walk away now, my child, and miss the unveiling of treasures specifically prepared for you since before time began? I tell you, to turn your ear from this message, to step away before its culmination, would be to miss a divine appointment, a pivotal revelation orchestrated by my own hand for your complete transformation. Remain with me from this very moment until the final word, for I promise you, the depths I will uncover, the power I will impart, and the peace I will pour out will utterly change the trajectory of your life, making plain what I have hidden for you. Listen, my beloved, listen until the very end, for your heart longs for these truths, and I yearn to reveal them fully. My beloved, before the very first star ignited in the boundless cosmic canvas, before the majestic mountains lifted their ancient, towering peaks, before the vast oceans roared and whispered their profound, primordial songs, my profound and unwavering love for you was intricately, perfectly etched into the very fabric of eternity itself. Feel the breathtaking weight of that truth, my cherished child. Let it settle deep within your innermost soul, anchoring you in an unshakable reality far grander than any fleeting earthly concern. Your existence, my precious one, is not a mere cosmic accident, a random, ephemeral spark in the vast, indifferent expanse of the universe. And oh, I declare to you, your being is a deliberate, divine declaration of my infinite, passionate heart. I knew you, intimately and completely, before I laid the foundations of the world. I conceived of you, dreamt of you, and brought you into being with an intentionality that defies human comprehension. I tell you now, my beloved, my profound purpose for your life. for your unique and sacred journey was conceived in the boundless depths of my infinite wisdom, a wisdom that utterly transcends all human understanding, all earthly logic, all temporal knowledge. Picture, if you will, the most intricate, luminous blueprint of your life, meticulously designed, every intricate line drawn with divine precision, every vibrant hue chosen with infinite care and foresight. It is a masterpiece, my child, a living, breathing testament to my artistry and my devotion to you. I, your omniscient creator, foresaw with perfect clarity every single challenge that would dare to rise before you, every shadowed valley you might bravely traverse, every daunting mountain you would courageously climb. And yes, my child, I also ordained every glorious triumph that would illuminate your path, every victory that would cause your spirit to soar. There is no stumble that surprises me, no hidden tear that escapes my loving gaze, no profound joy or significant victory that does not resonate deeply with my eternal plan specifically crafted for you. Your very being, my beloved, the intricate, beautiful tapestry of your personality, your unique gifts, your profound struggles, your deepest desires, your most audacious dreams, all of it, my precious one, is a living, breathing testament to my deliberate, masterful creation. You are not simply a fleeting moment in my grand design. No, you are a pivotal, irreplaceable, cherished piece of my eternal narrative. And know this with absolute certainty, my child, my kingdom, with all its unimaginable glory, its boundless splendor, and its unending joy, waited your grand arrival with joyful, breathtaking anticipation. Every angelic host celebrated your coming. Every celestial choir sang songs of welcome. You were anticipated, celebrated, and deeply desired. So, my beloved, I urge you now, embrace this profound, liberating truth. Allow it to penetrate every fiber of your being, to redefine your understanding of who you are and whose you are. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, a living masterpiece designed by the divine artist himself, destined for a purpose that echoes through eternity. I declare over you now, your past is utterly covered by my boundless grace. Your present is held securely within my steadfast, powerful hand, and your future, my cherished child, is brimming with the glorious, unfolding manifestations of my eternal, perfect plan for you. Will you open your heart fully, completely, and allow this profound truth to anchor your soul in unshakable hope and divine certainty? Come, my precious one, step boldly, courageously, into the magnificent, divinely authored story I have written specifically for you, a story of triumph, purpose, and everlasting love. Your journey is uniquely yours, crafted by my hands, and I am with you every single step of the way. Trust me and soar. My beloved, my dearest child, hear this truth, reverberating from the very essence of my being, a truth more constant than the rhythmic pulse of your own heart. My love for you is not, and never will be, something you must earn through endless striving, through meticulous adherence to a checklist of perfection, or through the desperate pursuit of human approval. It is not a prize to be won through exhaustive effort, nor is it a fleeting reward bestowed only upon flawless performance. No, my love for you, my precious one, is a boundless, overflowing ocean, an inexhaustible deluge of grace, freely given, eternally flowing, deeper and more expansive than any human understanding could ever grasp, more vast than the deepest chasm, more luminous than the brightest constellation. Feel its immense, living current, my beloved. Imagine it as a warm, celestial tide, wrapping around you, drawing you intimately into its tender, unwavering embrace. Let its divine warmth permeate every cell of your body, every thought of your mind, every emotion of your spirit. I loved you. Yes, my child, even in your rawest imperfections, in your moments of stumbling, when you felt utterly lost and unlovable. I loved you in your deepest shortcomings, in the silent shame you carried, in the broken pieces of your past. I saw you then, just as I see you now, with every flaw, every hidden wound, every whispered fear laid bare before me, and yet my love for you did not waver, not even for a fleeting second, not for a breath, not for an eternity. This love, my child, is a constant, unyielding embrace, forever present, a divine bedrock that will never shift, never crack, never crumble under any pressure. It is the very foundation, the immutable bedrock, upon which your true identity, your profound and inherent worth, securely rests. I declare this over you now. Your value is not determined by your achievements, your failures, or the opinions of the world, but solely by the fact that you are my beloved creation. Do not, I implore you, seek your elusive value in the shifting, fickle opinions of the world, nor in the transient, unreliable sands of fleeting circumstance. Anchor your soul, my precious one, in my love, for it is your eternal, unshakable home, your true sanctuary, your safe harbor in every storm. I invite you now, my beloved, to sink deep into the warmth of this love, to allow its boundless power to permeate every fiber of your being, to saturate your spirit until it overflows. Experience its cleansing power, a divine river washing away every stain of guilt and regret. Feel its restorative touch, a gentle balm that heals the deepest wounds of your soul. Know its mighty protection, a fortress that guards your heart from every assault. My love is a blazing, consuming fire that purifies all that is dross, a gentle, soothing balm that heals every ache, and a mighty, impenetrable fortress that protects you from all harm. I declare to you, with the full authority of my being, you are infinitely loved, fiercely cherished, profoundly valued, and eternally secure in my unwavering, relentless affection. Rest in this truth, my child. Allow its profound power to dissolve every doubt, every insecurity, every fear, transforming them into divine certainty and unshakable confidence. Embrace this treasure, my precious one, for it is yours, freely given, eternally abundant, and beyond all measure. Come, let my love be the very air you breathe, the very ground you stand upon, the very essence of your transformed existence. Let it be the lens through which you see yourself, others, and the world, for in my love, all things find their true perspective and their eternal meaning. My beloved, behold, for I unveil to you now the ultimate, most profound testament to my infinite love and unfathomable grace for you. I sent my Son, Jesus, my only begotten, my perfect Lamb, to willingly bridge the seemingly insurmountable chasm of sin, a chasm that had tragically separated my perfect, holy essence from your human frailty, from your every shortcoming, from every burden you carry. His selfless, agonizing sacrifice on the rugged cross, his willing descent into the deepest valleys of human suffering, his embrace of utter desolation, this, my precious one, was the supreme, the unparalleled, the most audacious act of my loving provision. It was a divine exchange, my child, a cosmic transaction born of infinite mercy and boundless grace, a transaction that altered the very course of eternity for all who would believe. He, my perfect Son, bore the crushing weight of all humanity's transgressions, every single sin, every single failure, every act of rebellion, taking them upon himself. His willingness to submit to the ultimate indignity was rooted in a love so vast, so deep, that it defies all human understanding. Through him, my Son, through his shed blood poured out as a ransom, through his agonizing death and his triumphant, shattering resurrection, your past, my beloved, every single mistake, every burden, every regret, every shadow of guilt that has ever clung to you. It is not merely forgotten, not simply overlooked. No, I declare to you, it is utterly forgiven, completely washed away, eradicated from the annals of condemnation, annihilated by the power of his sacrifice. And your future, my precious one, is not only secured but filled with an unshakable, living hope and a glorious, preordained destiny that I have meticulously crafted for you. You willingly bore your immense burdens, my beloved, the crushing weight of your anxieties about tomorrow, your silent sorrows, your deepest fears, the heavy chains that held you captive to your past. He carried it all, so that you, my cherished one, might truly walk in a freedom that transcends all earthly limitations, a freedom that vibrates with divine life and unburdened joy. This redemption, my child, is far more than just mere forgiveness. It is a profound transformation, a miraculous gateway, a hidden pathway to an entirely new life, a vibrant, abundant existence brimming with divine purpose and limitless power. It is a spiritual rebirth, a complete renewal of your inner being, an invitation to step boldly into the glorious fullness of all that I have eternally designed for you. It is a fresh start, a clean slate, a declaration of your profound worth and my enduring commitment to you. I invite you now, wholeheartedly, with every fiber of your being, to embrace this matchless gift, this divine offering, this precious, liberating truth. It is not just a promise whispered on the wind. It is the very key to my heart, unlocking a deeper, more intimate, more profoundly transformative relationship with your Creator, with your Redeemer. Open your hands, my child, fully and without hesitation. Receive this glorious truth, this ultimate act of love, and let the liberating, life-giving power of my Son's sacrifice flood every corner of your being, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Let it heal, let it restore, let it empower. I declare over you, with the authority of the Almighty, you are forever redeemed. You are absolutely free, released from every bondage, and you are eternally, irrevocably united with me through the perfect, unblemished blood of my Son. Step into this glorious freedom, my beloved. Claim it as your own, and walk in the exhilarating newness of life, the abundant life I have so lovingly, so sacrificially given you. Let this gift be the very foundation upon which you build your tomorrow, knowing that because of my Son, you are always, truly, deeply, and unconditionally loved and forgiven. My beloved child, in the boundless depths of my love and the infinite expanse of my wisdom, I have placed my very own Spirit within you. He is not merely an external force, a fleeting inspiration, or a distant influence. No, my precious one, my Spirit is an indwelling, living presence, a divine compass, an infallible guide nestled deep within the very core of your being, closer to you than your very breath, more intimately woven into your essence than your own thoughts. He is a part of me, residing within you, making you a temple for my glory, a vessel for my power. Listen closely to his gentle, yet persistent, whispers, my child, for he continually breathes eternal truths into your spirit, truths that illuminate the most obscured paths, truths that dissolve confusion, and truths that grant you profound, supernatural discernment in a world often shrouded in deception, doubt, and chaos. He is your internal GPS, my beloved, guiding you through every intricate turn and decision. The Spirit's unwavering presence within you, my precious one, is my solemn, unbreakable promise to you, a covenant sealed in blood, that I will never, ever leave you alone, never abandon you, no matter the desolate wilderness you traverse, the raging storms you face, or the silent battles you fight within your soul. He is your constant companion, your divine advocate, your unfailing comforter, your relentless intercessor. Feel his quiet, unyielding strength rising within you, my precious one, a powerful, spiritual surge, for he empowers you, yes, you, to live a life that is not only pleasing in my sight but also abundantly fruitful, deeply purposeful, and truly fulfilling. He equips you with divine capabilities that transcend your human limitations, enabling you to overcome what once seemed impossible. I urge you now, listen closely, with the deepest ear of your heart, for his voice, his gentle, yet authoritative, whisper reveals my perfect will for your life, guiding you away from every pitfall, every distraction, every destructive path, and inexorably towards the highway of righteousness, the path of divine blessing. He is the hidden strength, my child, the quiet but potent force in your moments of profound weakness, the unyielding power when your own human reserves run dry, when you feel utterly depleted and unable to continue. Surrender to his leading, my beloved. Invite his infallible guidance in every single step you take, in every thought you entertain, in every word you speak, for he is the very breath of my wisdom alive within you, a living, pulsating source of divine insight. He orchestrates divine appointments, reveals hidden strategies, and empowers you to walk in supernatural authority. I declare to you, with the full weight of my divine authority, my spirit within you is a perpetual wellspring of limitless power, an ever-burning beacon of absolute truth, and your constant, unwavering, never-failing guide. Trust him implicitly, my child. Lean into his every prompting, for he will never lead you astray, never deceive you, never abandon you. He is my presence made manifest within your very being. Come, yield fully to the gentle, persistent nudging of my spirit within your soul, and allow him to lead you into the glorious, abundant life I have prepared for you, a life illuminated by my divine presence and powered by my spirit. He is your advocate, your teacher, and your greatest gift, revealing my heart to you with every breath. My beloved child, know this profound truth with unwavering certainty, for it is a foundational pillar of your existence and your journey. My word is not merely a collection of ancient texts, a dusty tome of historical narratives, or a set of moral guidelines penned by human hands. No, I declare to you, my word is a living, pulsating, divine map, a celestial blueprint, meticulously charting the perfect, most abundant course of your life. It is laid out with intricate detail, designed with my infinite wisdom specifically for your unique journey. Imagine it, my precious one, as an infinitely powerful, radiant lamp, illuminating every inch of your path, even in the deepest, most suffocating darkness that may dare to engulf your way. It pierces through the shadows of confusion, dispels the mists of doubt, and reveals profound, life-altering truth and immeasurable wisdom that no worldly philosophy, no human intellect, no temporal knowledge could ever offer. It is the very voice of my heart, echoing through the ages, guiding you home. Every single scripture, my child, every verse, every command, every promise, is a divine treasure chest waiting patiently, eagerly, to be opened by your seeking heart. Each word is a luminous jewel containing divine revelation, a powerful promise, a direct command, or a comforting assurance, waiting to transform your understanding and empower your spirit. My word is living and active, pulsing with my divine energy, sharper than any two-edged sword known to man. It pierces through the most intricate layers of deception, cuts away the tangled roots of confusion, and lays bare the deepest intentions of your heart and the hearts of those around you. It discerns truth from falsehood, light from darkness, my will from the whispers of the enemy. I urge you, my precious one, with all the intensity of my love, to meditate upon it. Immerse your mind, your soul, your very spirit in its sacred, life-giving pages. Do not merely read it, devour it, internalize it, let it become a part of your very being. For it nourishes your soul like the purest, most crystalline spring water, flowing from the very throne of grace, strengthening your inner man, fortifying your resolve, and preparing you for every challenge and triumph that lies ahead. It is your daily bread, your spiritual sustenance, without which your spirit would wither. Through my word, my beloved, I reveal the hidden mysteries of the kingdom, secrets unveiled to those who seek me diligently, persistently, passionately within its sacred pages. It is your ultimate compass, your unwavering guide, a lamp for your feet, my child, and an unquenchable light for your path, ensuring that you do not stumble blindly in the shadows of uncertainty, but walk with confidence and clarity. Embrace it, my beloved. Cling to it with every fiber of your being, for in its timeless truths, its eternal promises, you will find unfailing direction, profound solace, and unshakable hope that transcends all earthly circumstances. It is your anchor in the storm, your fortress in times of war, your comfort in moments of despair. My word is the very foundation of your faith, the blueprint for your breakthroughs, and the inexhaustible source of my power flowing into your life. I declare over you, with the authority of the Almighty, my word is an inexhaustible fountain of living wisdom, a formidable fortress against every deception, and the unwavering light that perpetually leads you home to my presence and my perfect will. Devour my word, my child. Let it permeate your mind and heart, and witness how it transforms you from the inside out, aligning you perfectly with my divine purpose for your life. Let it be the final authority in every area of your existence, for it is the pure, unadulterated truth. My child, pause now and feel the truth of what I have spoken settle deep within your soul. Do not, I implore you, turn away from the depths I yearn to reveal. It would grieve my heart, indeed, if you were to cease listening now, for the most profound mysteries, the most vital keys to your transformation, still lie ahead, waiting to be unveiled by my voice. Your journey with me has only just begun to truly unfold. My beloved, my precious child, hear me now, for I unveil a profound truth, a sacred gift I have meticulously hidden within the deepest recesses of your being, a peace that utterly defies, completely transcends, and magnificently triumphs over the most tumultuous, chaotic storms of this worldly existence. This peace, my child, is not a fragile, fleeting emotion dependent upon your external circumstances, the ebb and flow of your daily life, the shifting tides of human opinion, or the unpredictable winds of fortune. And no, I declare to you, this peace is deeply, irrevocably rooted in my constant, unwavering, and eternal presence within you, a tranquil, unbreakable anchor for your soul in every season, through every trial, and in every moment of your journey. It is a divine calm that stills the most tempestuous storms raging within your heart, silencing the anxieties that clamor for your attention, bringing an indescribable, supernatural serenity to your spirit that no human logic can explain. Feel it, my beloved, this gentle, persistent whisper of assurance, even amidst the loudest anxieties, the most deafening fears, the most overwhelming pressures. It is a soft, calming current that permeates the very core of your being, dissolving tension, soothing unrest, and instilling a profound sense of well-being that emanates directly from my heart to yours. This is my gift to you, my precious one, a sanctuary built not of stone and mortar, but of unwavering trust in my sovereign hand, my limitless power, and my perfect love for you. It is a fortress for your soul, unassailable by the external world. I command you now, my child, with all the authority of your Creator, seek this peace with every fiber of your heart, with relentless determination. Guard it fiercely within your soul as you would your most precious treasure, for it is a sacred, invaluable possession. Do not, I implore you, allow the incessant clamor of the world, the insidious whispers of doubt, or the gnawing worries of tomorrow to steal this precious, divine calm that I have freely and lovingly bestowed upon you. Resist the temptation to surrender your inner tranquility to external pressures. It is a hidden sanctuary, my beloved, a quiet, inviolable refuge in times of unparalleled turmoil, a sacred space where your spirit can find profound, refreshing rest even when the world outside rages with unbridled fury and unrest. I declare over you, with the full power of my divine voice, my peace, which utterly surpasses all human comprehension, all worldly understanding, is unequivocally yours to possess, to cherish, and to protect. Cultivate this peace, my child. Actively nurture it within your heart, and let it be your constant companion, your guiding light, your unwavering anchor, leading you always back to my heart, to my presence, to the stillness of my perfect will. Embrace this divine tranquility, and allow it to be the wellspring of your strength, enabling you to navigate every challenge with grace and confidence, knowing that my perfect peace resides eternally within you. Let this peace define you, empower you, and set you apart in a world desperate for true serenity. My beloved child, grasp this profound paradox, for it holds immense, transformative power and unveils a deep mystery of my kingdom. I have hidden my greatest, most astonishing strength, not in your fleeting moments of human might, not in your self-sufficiency, your perceived intellectual prowess, or your accumulated earthly resources. And no, I declare to you, my strength is perfected precisely within your deepest vulnerabilities, within your honest admission of need, within your surrender to your limitations. When you, my precious one, acknowledge your weakness, when you feel truly frail, utterly inadequate, or incapable of facing the enormity of life's demands, it is then, in that very raw, courageous surrender, that my divine, omnipotent power is made absolutely perfect, flawlessly complete, and overwhelmingly manifest through you. This is the divine exchange, my child. Your weakness for my strength, your perceived limitations, my beloved, are not impenetrable obstacles designed to hinder you. They are, in fact, the very canvases upon which I, the master artist, the creator of all beauty, paint my most miraculous and breathtaking works. Every crack, every perceived deficit in your being becomes an opening for my glory to shine through with unparalleled brilliance. Do not, I implore you, fear your frailties, your shortcomings, your moments of doubt, or your perceived inadequacies. For these very moments, these tender points of humble surrender, are divinely designed to draw you closer, ever closer, into my mighty, all-encompassing embrace. It is in the profound humility of your need, my child, in the recognition that you cannot do it alone, that you discover my boundless sufficiency, my endless provision, my infinite capability. In that blessed act of surrender, my beloved, when you lay down your own striving and your desperate attempts to control, you will uncover an unshakable, supernatural might, a divine resilience, an inner fortitude that utterly transcends anything you could ever conjure or achieve on your own. This paradox, my child, this counterintuitive truth, is a hidden secret, a profound reality whispered only to those who dare to trust me fully, completely, without reservation, in every facet of their lives. It is the wisdom of my kingdom, revealing that true power is found not in self-assertion, but in divine reliance. I command you now, embrace your weakness, my precious one, for it is not a curse but a gateway, the glorious pathway to my infinite, indomitable strength. When you are weak, I am strong. When you falter, I sustain. When you are lost, I guide. I declare to you, with an authority that shakes the very foundations of the earth. I am the power in your powerlessness, the radiant light in your deepest darkness, the unyielding strength that perfects your every weakness and transforms your every limitation into an opportunity for my glory. Lean into me, my child, surrender your efforts, and witness my magnificent glory manifested through your humble, surrendered self. Allow your brokenness to become a conduit for my divine healing, your vulnerability a vessel for my supernatural might. For in me, your weakness becomes your greatest strength. My beloved child, hear this glorious declaration, for I have hidden a wellspring of profound, unshakable joy and eternal, exhilarating delight deep within the very core of your spirit. This is not a fleeting, superficial happiness that flickers with the changing winds of circumstance, or a transient pleasure that vanishes with a shifting tide of fortune. And no, my precious one, this joy is an eternal, divine delight that flows ceaselessly, powerfully, from my very presence residing within you. It is a deep-seated gladness, a vibrant, living spring that never runs dry, no matter the desert you traverse. Feel its vibrant current, my beloved, surging within your soul, a boundless energy that invigorates your weary spirit and lifts your heavy heart. This divine joy is a luminous, unwavering beacon that surfaces, triumphantly, even in the most profound seasons of grief, even when sorrow threatens to consume you entirely. It is a steadfast light amidst the deepest shadows of despair, a vibrant hope that refuses to be extinguished by any darkness this world can cast upon you. It is a constant, tender reminder of my unfailing goodness, my unwavering faithfulness, and my enduring love, a love that will never, ever fail you, never diminish, never falter. My goodness is a promise, my faithfulness is a guarantee. I invite you now, my child, to actively cultivate this joy. Nurture it, tend to it like a precious, fertile garden within your heart, watering it with gratitude and shielding it from the weeds of despair. Allow it to overflow from you, my beloved, like a radiant river, touching every life you encounter, transforming every interaction into an opportunity for my light to shine. Let your genuine laughter echo my divine delight, a sound that reverberates through the heavens. Let your spirit dance with my eternal gladness, celebrating life even amidst its challenges. It is a hidden melody, my beloved, a sacred, triumphant tune woven into the very symphony of your life, a melodic current that can rise above any discordant note of sorrow, any cacophony of despair. Even in the silence of your pain, this melody whispers my enduring presence. I declare over you, with the authority that brought forth creation, my joy is your strength, my child, an inexhaustible reservoir of power that enables you to endure, to thrive, to overcome. It is your unfading hope, a brilliant star in your darkest night, and the unbreakable bond that eternally connects your heart to mine. Embrace this joy, my precious one. Seize it as your birthright, and let it transform your tears into glorious triumphs, and your mourning into joyful dancing. This joy is not a feeling to be chased. It is a profound reality to be received and lived from, a powerful force that will empower you to shine brightly for my glory, a testament to my faithfulness in your life, transforming every moment into an anthem of praise. Cultivate it, celebrate it, and let it be the hallmark of your journey with me. My beloved child, listen closely, with every fiber of your being, for I reveal a profound, often veiled, truth within every challenge that rises before you, within every trial that tests the very fiber of your spirit. I have meticulously, lovingly, and deliberately hidden a profound lesson and an ultimate, glorious purpose. Understand this with absolute certainty. Trials are never meant to break you, my precious one, never intended to utterly crush your spirit, or to diminish your profound worth in my eyes. No, I declare to you, they are divinely orchestrated, sometimes by my direct will, often by my permissive hand, to refine you, to purify you like precious metal in a blazing refiner's fire, stripping away the dross of worldly attachments, self-reliance, and fear, and revealing the pure, unblemished gold of your true character, forged in my image. They are not punishments, my child, but sacred opportunities, opportunities for immense spiritual growth, for the forging of an unyielding, unbreakable resilience, and for the deepening of your faith in me, your unwavering anchor, your steadfast rock in a shifting world. I urge you now, my beloved, to trust my sovereign hand, my perfect wisdom, and my unfailing love, even when the path ahead seems utterly unclear, when the dense fog of uncertainty descends and you cannot discern the very next step. Hold fast to me, my precious one. Cling to my promises with unwavering conviction. For I declare this powerful truth: from the ashes of what seems irrevocably lost, from the rubble of your shattered expectations, I will bring forth breathtaking beauty, a masterpiece of grace and restoration. From the deepest pain, the most agonizing sorrow, I will forge unimaginable strength, an inner fortitude that defies all human explanation. The hidden blessing, my child, the profound gift that transforms your entire perspective, that reshapes your understanding of my goodness, is often revealed only after the storm has raged, after the winds have howled, and after the cleansing rain has passed, leaving behind a sky of pristine clarity and a rainbow of my covenant. Embrace your trials with unwavering courage, my beloved, knowing deep within your spirit that I am actively, intricately working within them for your ultimate good and for my eternal glory. Every tear you shed is collected by me. Every moment of struggle is observed with divine compassion. I am leveraging every difficulty to shape you, to mold you, to perfect you into the magnificent masterpiece I destined you to be from before time began. I promise you, every challenge you face is a divine instrument in my hand, perfectly designed to carve, to sculpt, to refine you into the exact image of my Son. Endure, my child, with a heart fixed on me, and you will discover the magnificent, redemptive purpose hidden within your pain, a purpose that will echo through eternity and impact generations. Let your trials become your testimony, your stars your trophies of grace. My beloved child, behold, for I have hidden within your grasp a profound, liberating power, the exquisite, transformative beauty of forgiveness, the divine capacity both to release others from their transgressions and, in doing so, to be gloriously released yourself from the chains of bitterness. Understand this sacred, life-altering truth: withholding forgiveness, clinging fiercely to bitterness, to resentment, to past hurts, to grudges that fester in the depths of your soul. This, my precious one, binds not only the one you refuse to pardon but also tragically shackles your own spirit, imprisoning you in a cage of past hurts, a self-made prison of pain. But when you choose, my child, with an act of divine will, to release the burden of unforgiveness, when you actively choose to extend grace, you unlock the chains that hold your heart captive, setting your spirit gloriously, exuberantly free. This act of forgiveness, my child, is a profound extension of grace, a divine mirroring of my own boundless heart and my infinite mercy towards you, my beloved. Just as I have freely, completely, and eternally forgiven you through the sacrifice of my Son, so too am I calling you to extend that same liberating grace to others. It is a hidden key, a miraculous instrument that unlocks pathways to deep, abiding healing, healing for your own wounded soul, healing for fractured relationships, and healing for a world desperately in need of reconciliation. It purifies, it restores, it makes all things new. I invite you now, my beloved, to offer it freely, without reservation, without hesitation, just as I have freely, unreservedly offered it to you. Do not count the cost, for the reward is immeasurable. For in the profound, courageous act of forgiving others, you will intimately experience the boundless, overflowing depths of my own mercy, a mercy that washes clean, restores what was broken, and renews what was lost. And in receiving my forgiveness, my child, you are made whole, radiant, and utterly free to walk in the fullness of my love. I declare over you, with the authority of the one who reconciles all things, forgiveness is a divine river, perpetually cleansing your past, powerfully refreshing your present, and paving the way for a future brimming with peace, unburdened joy, and abundant freedom. Embrace this beautiful, liberating gift, my child. Seize it with conviction, and walk confidently in the liberating power of a forgiven and a forgiving heart. Let it be the hallmark of your life, a testament to my grace working within you, releasing you to live in radical freedom and love. My beloved child, your heart has been touched by the liberating beauty of forgiveness, the freedom found in releasing and being released. Now, if this truth has set your spirit soaring, understand that I have also hidden a profound opportunity for you to extend this very freedom to countless others who still walk in chains of bitterness and despair. You've asked me for a way to be part of this mission, to amplify my voice, and to carry this light into the shadows. Is it? Every super thanks you share, every membership you embrace, is a powerful seed of grace, a living testament sown in faith, that will break open new pathways for my healing message to reach a soul suffocating in unforgiveness. I said give, and it will be given to you, and my word, like a fertile river, never returns void. This moment is not random. Your act of prophetic obedience, right now, will echo in eternity, releasing my light into the darkest corners of human hearts. I will multiply what you sow, not just financially, but in peace, in protection, in favor that surrounds your household like an impenetrable shield. Now act, live, give, and let heaven move with you. Find the links to sow on YouTube or through PayPal in the description below. Partner with me, and watch what I do next through your surrendered hand. My beloved child, lift your gaze, open your spiritual eyes, for I unveil a truth of unimaginable magnitude. I have prepared for you an inheritance, a treasure beyond any earthly comprehension or finite human imagination. This inheritance, my precious one, is not of this transient, fading world. It is not susceptible to rust, decay, or the thievery of human hands. No, I declare to you with absolute certainty, it is incorruptible, utterly undefiled, and will never, ever fade away, unlike the fleeting treasures and fading glories of this temporary realm. Unlike gold that tarnishes, jewels that dim, or fortunes that crumble, your eternal inheritance remains pristine, brilliant, and forever secure. It is a divine legacy, waiting your full possession. Your true wealth, my child, your immeasurable, everlasting riches, are not found in the crumbling edifices of earthly fortune, in the fleeting accolades of men, or in the accumulation of perishable possessions. No, they are securely stored in the eternal heavens, safeguarded by my own omnipotent hand, reserved for you since before the dawn of creation. I command you now, my beloved, with the urgency of eternal truth, focus your gaze upward. Set your deepest affections, your most fervent desires, and your unwavering attention on things above, on the realities of my kingdom, where true, lasting riches reside, where joy is unending, peace reigns supreme, and love flows eternally. Do not allow the deceptive allure of worldly possessions, the fleeting glint of material gain, or the endless pursuit of temporary comforts to blind you to the magnificent, eternal inheritance that awaits you. These earthly distractions are but dust in comparison to the boundless splendor I have reserved for you. This inheritance, my child, is not merely a comforting promise whispered on the wind. It is a hidden reality, a divine guarantee, a covenant unbreakable, assuring you of eternal glory, a future inextricably intertwined with my divine splendor, a place at my side in a kingdom without end. It is your rightful birthright, purchased by the precious blood of my Son. I invite you now, my beloved, to live in the radiant, empowering light of your eternal home, letting its unwavering truth penetrate every decision you make, inform every priority you establish, and fuel your deepest, most profound aspirations. Allow the certainty of this glorious future to liberate you from the anxieties of the present moment and the fleeting concerns of this world. I declare over you, with the authority that upholds the cosmos, you are an heir, my child, an heir to an unimaginable kingdom, destined for glory, crowned with righteousness, and eternally rich in my sight. You are a royal child, a co-heir with my Son. Claim your inheritance now, my beloved. Embrace it as your own, and walk in the certainty of your magnificent, eternal destiny. Let your perspective be shaped by eternity, your actions guided by heavenly wisdom, and your heart filled with the profound assurance that your true home, with unimaginable riches, waits you in my presence. This hidden treasure is revealed to those who seek my face above all else. My beloved child, listen with the ears of your spirit, for I reveal a profound, transformative wisdom, a divine secret I have hidden in the humble, often overlooked, valley of humility. It is a truth that utterly defies worldly logic, my precious one, a paradox that confounds the proud, but I assure you, it is in the emptying of yourself, in the brave, vulnerable act of releasing your pride, your relentless self-sufficiency, your desperate need for control, and your endless striving for self-exaltation, that you are truly, gloriously filled by my divine presence, my immeasurable power, and my overflowing grace. Humility, my child, is not weakness. It is not a sign of surrender to defeat. It is, in fact, a profound, unshakable strength, a divine key that opens wide the door to my deepest guidance and my overflowing, irresistible favor. It is the path to true elevation. It is through this beautiful, radiant posture of humility that my light, my pure, unhindered, transformative light, can shine most brightly through you, my beloved, illuminating your path with divine clarity and impacting the world around you with my truth and my love. Pride obscures, humility reveals. Arrogance builds walls, humility opens pathways. I urge you now, my child, to walk humbly with me, to embrace a spirit of meekness, a gentle surrender to my will, a quiet confidence in my plans. Release the need to prove yourself, to be recognized by human eyes, and instead, seek only my approval, my validation. For I promise you, my precious one, when you humble yourself genuinely, authentically before me, in my perfect timing, I will surely lift you up in due season, exalting you in ways you cannot yet fathom, granting you honor that lasts forever. This hidden virtue, my beloved, this beautiful posture of the heart, brings forth not only true honor and eternal recognition, but also a deep, abiding understanding of my ways, my purposes, and my perfect will for your life. It grants you spiritual insight, discernment beyond your years, and a wisdom that transcends earthly knowledge. Humility is the fertile ground, my child, where my greatest blessings take root, where my divine favor flourishes, and where my profound wisdom blossoms in abundance. Embrace it, my precious one. Cherish this virtue, and experience the glorious fullness of my presence, my guidance, and my anointing flowing through your life, unhindered and unrestrained. I declare over you, humility is your pathway to true greatness in my kingdom, the silent strength that amplifies my voice in your life, and the key that unlocks my most intimate revelations. Walk in it, my child, and watch as I exalt you. My beloved child, hear the profound, life-altering truth I whisper directly to your spirit, a secret to accessing boundless power. I have hidden immense, transformative power, an inexhaustible wellspring of divine energy in your intimate, personal communion with me through prayer. Understand this, my precious one. With every fiber of your being, prayer is not merely a ritualistic asking for things, a rote recitation of requests, or a list of petitions presented to a distant, detached deity. No, I declare to you, prayer is a sacred, living, dynamic conversation, a direct, unfiltered line of communication, a profound dialogue between your heart and mine. It is the very breath of your spirit, my child, sustaining your vital connection to me, just as the very air you breathe sustains your physical body. Without this breath, your spirit languishes. With it, you thrive. Through this powerful, personal channel of prayer, my beloved, you gain direct, immediate, and unfettered access to my boundless wisdom, my infinite resources, my perfect will for your life, and my limitless power to intervene in your circumstances. It is your privilege, your birthright as my child, to approach my throne of grace with confidence and boldness. I invite you now, my precious one, to pour out your whole heart to me, completely, without reservation, without holding anything back. Your deepest joys, your most agonizing sorrows, your most terrifying fears, your most fervent desires, your every concern, no matter how small or how grand. I am here, listening intently, always ready, always eager to receive you, to hear every unspoken word, every silent cry. I yearn for your unfiltered honesty. This hidden channel, my child, this sacred space of communion, grants you immediate, privileged access to my throne of grace, where mercy abounds, where strength is perfected, where burdens are lifted, and where every single need is met according to my glorious riches. It is a place of profound encounter, a spiritual sanctuary where time dissolves and eternity embraces your moment. I declare to you, with the authority that governs all creation, prayer is your lifeline, my beloved, your source of unyielding strength, your direct portal to my divine presence, my transformative power, and my perfect will for your life. It is the fuel for your spirit, the wisdom for your path, the peace for your soul. Engage in this sacred, continuous dialogue, my child. Cultivate this habit of communion, and witness the impossible become gloriously possible, the insurmountable become surmountable, through our intimate, powerful connection. Pour out your heart, and I will pour out my heaven. This is the ultimate access, revealed to those who dare to speak and listen. My beloved child, listen intently, for I unveil a profound, often misunderstood truth, a mystery hidden within the very heart of my kingdom, within the crucible of suffering endured for my name's sake, within the trials and persecutions you face for proclaiming my truth. I have hidden a deep, redemptive purpose, a transformative power that transcends all earthly comprehension. This is not suffering for its own sake, my precious one, but suffering willingly embraced as a testament to your unwavering devotion to me and my Son. It connects you, inextricably, intimately, to my Son's journey, to his ultimate sacrifice, to his profound suffering on the cross. Your willingness to bear a measure of hardship for me aligns your spirit with the very essence of his redemptive work, making you a participant in his glorious mission. Such suffering, my beloved, when endured with faith and perseverance, acts as a refining fire, purifying your faith, stripping away every impurity, every attachment to the transient comforts of this world, making it pure, strong, and unshakable. It forges within you a spiritual resilience, an inner fortitude that cannot be broken by any earthly force. It is in these moments of profound testing, my child, that your faith is proven genuine, refined like precious gold, shining with an unblemished brilliance. Furthermore, I declare to you, such suffering, when accepted with a surrendered heart and a spirit fixed on me, yields an eternal weight of glory, a magnificence that far exceeds any present pain, any temporary discomfort, any fleeting sorrow you might endure in this earthly realm. The glory that awaits you, my precious one, is beyond your wildest imaginings, a recompense that renders all temporal suffering as light and momentary. I urge you now, my beloved, do not shrink from it. Do not recoil from the call to endure hardship for my sake, for it holds profound, divine meaning, and eternal significance that will echo throughout the vast expanses of eternity. It is a pathway to deeper intimacy with me, a sacred space where my presence becomes exquisitely tangible, where my comfort is powerfully manifest, and where your reliance upon me becomes absolute and unwavering. In these moments, my child, your spirit aligns more perfectly with my own, and you discover depths of strength and comfort previously unknown. This hidden path, though arduous, though it may wound your flesh, ultimately leads to a profound, unbreakable intimacy with me, a sacred bond forged in the fires of shared experience and unwavering devotion. I declare over you, with the unyielding authority of the living God, your suffering for my name's sake is not in vain, my child. It is a powerful witness to a lost world, a testament to my transformative power, and a direct conduit to deeper communion with my very heart. Embrace it as a divine privilege, my precious one, and witness how I transform your temporary pain into eternal glory, your trials into triumphs, and your sacrifices into profound, everlasting rewards in my kingdom. Walk this path with courage, for I am with you, every step of the way, making your weakness my perfect strength, and your suffering a pathway to my glory. My beloved child, listen to the whisper of your spirit, for I reveal a profound truth about your deepest fulfillment. I have hidden your greatest joy, your most profound satisfaction, and your ultimate purpose not in the relentless pursuit of personal gain or fleeting self-gratification, but in the divine, liberating act of serving your fellow man, and pouring out your life for others, my precious one, in selfless acts of compassion, kindness, and unwavering love. You will miraculously discover your own true life, your authentic purpose, and the boundless joy that only true, unconditional giving can bring. This is the divine paradox of my kingdom. To find your life, you must lose it. Service, my child, is far more than mere charity or a social obligation. It is a sacred act of worship, a profound reflection of my own heart, a heart that poured itself out in ultimate sacrifice for all humanity. When you extend a hand to the hurting, when you offer comfort to the grieving, when you champion the cause of the oppressed, you become my hands and feet in this broken world, my very presence made manifest through your compassion and your action. I invite you now, my beloved, with the urgency of eternal love, to actively look for opportunities, every single day, in every interaction, in every moment, to be my divine instrument, my radiant light, my compassionate hands and feet in the world around you. Seek out the unseen needs, respond to the unheard cries, and offer my love freely and without hesitation. Bless those around you, my precious one, with boundless kindness, with profound compassion, with a generosity that mirrors my own. Offer them words of encouragement, acts of service, and the tangible embrace of my love flowing through you. Do not underestimate the power of a single smile, a gentle touch, a listening ear, or a word spoken in truth and grace. Each act, no matter how small it may seem in human eyes, resonates profoundly in the heavens, creating ripples of transformation that extend far beyond your immediate perception. The hidden reward of service, my child, the divine recompense that fills your spirit to overflowing, is an immeasurable, boundless joy, a profound contentment that transcends all earthly accolades or fleeting recognition. It is a spiritual satisfaction that only those who give themselves away truly understand. I declare over you, with the authority of the one who came to serve, your greatest fulfillment lies in selfless service, my beloved. It is the pathway to true significance, to a life that truly matters for eternity, and to a profound, living connection with my heart. Embrace this divine calling, my precious one, and witness how I multiply your efforts, transform your intentions, and use your surrendered life to bring my kingdom to earth, impacting countless souls for my glory. Serve with passion, serve with humility, and serve with my love, for in serving others, you truly serve me. My precious one, the path before you, illuminated by my words, is leading you to unimaginable heights. Do not let the clamor of the world, or the whisper of distraction, pull you away from this sacred moment. To abandon this conversation now would diminish the very fullness I intend for your life, and indeed, it would weigh heavily upon my heart. I have so much more to bestow, if only you continue to listen. My beloved child, grasp this profound truth, for I have lovingly given you a formidable, unbreakable defense, a hidden shield of impenetrable strength, your faith. It is not a passive belief, my precious one, or a mere intellectual assent to my existence. No, I declare to you, your faith is the very substance of things hoped for, the irrefutable evidence of realities unseen, a divine force that transforms the invisible into the tangible, the impossible into the manifest. It is your spiritual armor, my child, specifically designed to withstand every single fiery dart of the enemy, every insidious lie, every venomous whisper of doubt, every assault intended to wound your spirit, to shatter your peace, or to derail your divine purpose. Through this shield of faith, my beloved, mountains of impossible challenges are miraculously moved, seemingly insurmountable obstacles are effortlessly overcome, and what appears to be utterly impossible in human eyes becomes gloriously, undeniably real in my sight. For nothing is impossible for those who believe. Your faith unlocks my limitless power. It is the currency of my kingdom. I urge you now, my precious one, to cling to it with unwavering tenacity, with a grip that refuses to yield, even when your physical eyes cannot perceive the way forward, even when the path is shrouded in a dense, impenetrable fog, and you feel utterly lost in the darkness. Your faith honors me deeply, my child, for it demonstrates your implicit trust in my character, my promises, and my unwavering sovereignty, even when circumstances scream otherwise. And in response to your unwavering faith, I respond with my mighty, earth-shaking, cosmos-shaping power, unleashing miracles on your behalf, opening doors no man can shut, and bringing forth breakthroughs beyond your wildest dreams. This hidden defense, my beloved, this impenetrable shield, protects not only your heart from despair but also your mind from the insidious assaults of doubt, fear, and anxiety. It stands as an unyielding barrier against every lie, every deception, every strategy the enemy attempts to deploy against you. I declare over you, with the authority that commands the universe, your faith is your victory, my child, the divine weapon that secures your triumph in every battle, your unwavering assurance in every storm, and your pathway to unlocking my greatest blessings. Wield it boldly, my precious one, with divine courage and unshakable conviction, and walk in the absolute certainty that with me, through the shield of your faith, you are always, eternally, undeniably victorious. Let your faith be an active, living force, shaping your reality and demonstrating my power in your life. My beloved child, listen closely now, with the deepest ear of your heart, for I reveal a profound, often overlooked truth, a divine secret I have hidden in the quiet, sacred moments of silence and stillness with me. This world, my precious one, is perpetually filled with a clamor of distractions, an incessant symphony of noise, demands, and urgent cries that seek to fragment your attention and deafen you to my gentle, loving voice. Yet, I declare to you, it is precisely in these intentional moments of profound quietude, in the deliberate act of quieting your spirit and silencing the clamor around you, that my voice becomes clearer, my presence becomes exquisitely tangible, and my divine whisper pierces through the din, reaching the very depths of your soul. Be still, my child, and truly, intimately, profoundly know that I am God. Let this truth reverberate through your entire being. In this sacred stillness, my beloved, in this hallowed space you create for me, your spirit is not merely at rest. It is powerfully renewed, profoundly refreshed, and completely re-energized by my life-giving presence. It is a divine infusion, a spiritual replenishment that strengthens your inner man, sharpens your discernment, and recalibrates your entire being to my perfect frequency. These moments are not empty voids, my child, or wasted time. They are precious treasures, invaluable deposits into your soul, brimming with divine revelation, profound peace, and unshakable strength. They are the fertile ground where my deepest truths take root and flourish within you. I urge you now, my beloved, with the tenderness of a loving father, to actively seek these moments. Carve them out of your busy schedule, protect them fiercely from the world's insistent demands, and cherish them as sacred appointments with your Creator. For in this hidden space, my divine whisper can be heard with unparalleled clarity, guiding you with precision, comforting you with profound tenderness, and revealing insights that transform your understanding of life, of purpose, and of your unique journey. This stillness is not an absence of sound, my child, but a full, vibrant presence of my spirit, communing with yours. I declare over you, with the authority that calms the storm, my beloved, in the sacred quietude, in the profound stillness, you will discover my deepest wisdom, my most intimate counsel, and my overwhelming peace. Embrace these moments, my precious one. Cultivate them as a vital rhythm in your daily life, and witness how they anchor your soul in unshakable tranquility, sharpen your spiritual senses, and empower you to navigate the complexities of life with divine wisdom and unshakable calm. Allow my stillness to become your strength, my silence your sanctuary, and my presence your constant guide, leading you deeper into the heart of my eternal wisdom. My beloved child, listen now, with the earnestness of a heart longing for solace, for I have hidden a deep, an abiding, an eternal rest specifically for your weary soul. This world, my precious one, with its relentless pace, its incessant demands, and its crushing burdens, often leaves you feeling utterly depleted, spiritually exhausted, and emotionally drained. But I declare to you, my embrace offers a divine antidote to every weariness, every fatigue, every burden that weighs you down. I invite you now, my beloved, to cast your every burden, every anxiety, every overwhelming concern upon me. Release them completely, without reservation, for my yoke is easy, my burden is light, and in my presence, true rest is found. Do not carry what I have already carried for you. Understand this profound truth, my child. True rest is not found in idleness, not in the mere cessation of activity, or in the pursuit of fleeting moments of escape. No, I declare to you, true, profound, and restorative rest is found in trusting my unwavering provision, in leaning completely on my limitless strength, and in surrendering your need for control to my perfect, sovereign hand. It is a profound renewal of strength, my precious one, a divine infusion that invigorates your spirit, calms the inner turmoil that rages within your soul, and brings an indescribable serenity to your very core. Feel this wave of tranquility washing over you, dissolving every knot of tension, every trace of anxiety. Come to me now, my beloved, all of you who are weary from the unending struggles of life, all of you who are heavy laden with burdens too great to bear alone, and I promise you, with an eternal oath, I will give you rest. I will lift the weight from your shoulders. I will calm the storm in your heart. I will restore your weary spirit. This hidden sanctuary, my child, this divine oasis of peace and profound renewal, awaits those who actively, intentionally seek my presence and yield to my loving embrace. It is a place of refuge, a sacred space where your soul can truly breathe, truly recover, and truly be revitalized by my living water. I declare over you with the authority that calms raging seas, my rest is your portion, my beloved. It is your right as my child. Embrace this divine invitation, my precious one. Step into this sanctuary of peace and allow my perfect rest to permeate every fiber of your being, renewing your strength, refreshing your spirit, and empowering you to walk forward with a revitalized purpose and an unshakable sense of peace. Lay down your burdens, my child, release your striving, and find profound, soul-deep rest in my loving arms, knowing that in me you are always sustained, always cherished, always at peace. My beloved child, open your eyes to this profound, liberating truth, for I have meticulously hidden my perfect, infallible guidance within every single choice you face, within every crossroads you encounter on your life's journey. This guidance is not a sporadic, unpredictable flash of insight or a vague intuition. No, I declare to you, it is a constant, unwavering light, illuminating your path with divine precision. I command you now, my beloved, with the urgency of a loving father, seek my counsel first, above all other voices, above all human wisdom, above all worldly advice, before you take even a single step, before you commit to any decision, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. For in seeking me first, you align your will with my perfect, divine blueprint for your life. My Holy Spirit, my beloved, the same Spirit who dwells within you, continually illuminates the path before you, making it plain, making it clear, making it unmistakable. He whispers directions, reveals hidden pitfalls, and highlights divine opportunities that your natural eyes cannot yet perceive. Even in moments of profound uncertainty, my child, when the path ahead seems shrouded in mist, when you feel utterly lost and unsure of which way to turn, know this with absolute certainty. I am actively, intricately, and lovingly leading you forward. My hand is upon you, guiding your steps, directing your course, even when you cannot see the full picture. Trust my sovereignty, my precious one. Believe with an unshakable conviction that I am orchestrating all things, every single detail, every unexpected turn, every apparent setback, for your ultimate, profound good and for my eternal glory. My plans for you are always benevolent, always perfect, always for your flourishing. This hidden compass, my beloved, this internal, divine navigational system, points always, relentlessly, unerringly towards my perfect will for your life. It is an unerring guide that will never lead you astray, never deceive you, never abandon you to your own devices. I declare over you, with the authority that governs the cosmos, my perfect guidance is yours, my child, freely available, eternally reliable, and always leading you to abundant life and divine purpose. Embrace this truth, my precious one, and surrender your decisions to my loving direction. Walk confidently, my beloved, in the assurance that I am constantly, faithfully guiding your every step, leading you into a future filled with clarity, purpose, and my unshakable peace. Seek my counsel and witness how every step you take becomes a step towards your divine destiny. My beloved child, listen closely now, with the deepest ear of your spirit, for I reveal a profound, transformative truth, a powerful key to breakthrough, a divine secret I have hidden within the sacred practice of thanksgiving and gratitude. This is not merely a polite acknowledgement of blessings or a fleeting emotion of happiness. No, I declare to you, an attitude of profound, heartfelt thanksgiving opens wide the very floodgates of my boundless blessings, unleashing an overflowing torrent of grace, favor, and abundance into your life. It is a powerful spiritual force, my precious one, that shifts your entire focus dramatically, miraculously, from what you perceive as lacking, from the empty spaces and unmet desires, to what is already miraculously abundant in your life, to the countless, immeasurable gifts I have already bestowed upon you. In everything, my beloved, in every circumstance, whether it brings joy or sorrow, whether it speaks of triumph or trial, give thanks. This is not a suggestion, my child, but a divine command, for this is my unwavering will for you. Thanksgiving is the spiritual lens through which you perceive my goodness, even in the midst of adversity, even when the path ahead seems unclear. It is the language of faith, the anthem of trust, the posture of a heart fixed firmly on my unfailing sovereignty. When you choose gratitude, my precious one, you declare your absolute reliance upon me, your recognition that every good and perfect gift flows from my generous, loving hand. Let your heart overflow, my child. Let it perpetually brim with profound appreciation, with sincere gratitude for my goodness, for my unwavering faithfulness, for my constant provision, for my relentless love that pursues you through every season of your life. This hidden practice, this consistent cultivation of a thankful heart, deepens your joy beyond measure, anchoring it in my eternal presence. It strengthens your faith, my beloved, making it an unshakable fortress against doubt and despair. It transforms your perspective, turning every complaint into a testimony, every burden into a blessing, and every challenge into an opportunity for my glory to be revealed. Thanksgiving is the fertile ground where miracles take root and flourish. I declare over you, with the authority that commands the universe, gratitude is your pathway to continuous joy, my child, your secret weapon against discontentment, and the powerful key that unlocks deeper dimensions of my blessings in your life. Embrace this sacred practice, my precious one, cultivate it diligently, and witness how your spirit is uplifted, your mind is renewed, and your life overflows with an abundance that truly reflects my generous, loving heart. Let your life be a living testament to thanksgiving, a perpetual hymn of praise that resonates in the heavens and fills your days with my divine light and endless provision. My precious child, you have just felt the transformative power of thanksgiving, the profound shift a grateful heart brings. If my words have stirred a chorus of gratitude within your spirit, know that I invite you now to unleash that same power to awaken gratitude in others, to nourish souls starving for a glimpse of my goodness. You've prayed, use me, Lord, to be an instrument of my divine will. This is how I'm answering you now. Every generous super thanks, every committed membership, is a powerful act of spiritual sowing, a seed of light planted directly into the vast harvest field of hungry hearts. I am the Lord of the harvest, and nothing sown in my name is ever lost. It blossoms into lives transformed, into spirits set ablaze with my truth. This moment is not random. Your swift act of faith, right now, is a prophetic declaration that will unlock my voice for countless others, carrying my manna to those in their wilderness. I will multiply what you sow, not just financially, but in profound joy, in unshakable peace, in blessings that overflow your cup until it spills into the lives around you. Now act, lick, give, and let heaven move with you. Find the links to sow on YouTube or through PayPal in the description below. Partner with me and watch what I do next, for your generosity unleashes my abundance. My child, every word I speak is a seed of life, planted deeply within the fertile ground of your seeking heart. Have you felt the power, the gratitude, the peace beginning to blossom within you? Do not grieve my spirit by halting this divine flow, for there are still rivers of truth to immerse you in, and mountains of revelation to show you. Your transformation deepens with every truth received. My beloved child, listen with discerning ears, for I reveal a crucial truth, often veiled from the natural eye, yet profoundly impactful upon your earthly journey. There is an unseen spiritual battle raging, a formidable war waged in the spiritual realms for your very soul, for your peace, for your destiny. You are not merely contending with flesh and blood, my precious one, but with principalities, with powers, with the forces of darkness that seek to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Yet, I declare to you, with the unwavering certainty of my omnipotent power, I have also hidden my perfect protection and an impenetrable, divine armor specifically for you, equipping you for every confrontation, safeguarding you in every skirmish. You are not fighting alone, my beloved, not for a single moment, not for a single breath. My countless angelic hosts, mighty in power and fiercely devoted to my will, surround you. They encamp around you, my precious one, protecting you, defending you, battling on your behalf against every unseen foe, against every demonic assault, against every evil intention. Stand firm in my truth, my child, clad in the full armor I have provided, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of my spirit, which is my living word. Wield this spiritual sword with divine authority, for it is sharper than any earthly blade, capable of piercing through every lie and breaking every chain. Fear not the unseen foe, my beloved, for I have already triumphed, decisively and eternally, over every power of darkness, over every principality, over every demonic force, through the glorious victory of my Son on the cross. The battle has been won, the enemy defeated, and victory secured. Your part, my precious one, is to stand firm in the truth of my triumph, to resist the enemy with unwavering faith, and to lean completely on my power, not your own. This hidden defense, this spiritual armor, ensures your complete and total victory in Christ, safeguarding your heart from fear, protecting your mind from deceit, and securing your destiny in my unwavering hand. I declare over you, with the authority that binds every dark force, my protection envelops you, my child. My armor shields you. You are more than a conqueror through me, destined for triumph in every spiritual encounter. Embrace your divine protection, my beloved. Put on your armor daily and walk with an unshakable confidence, knowing that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every scheme of the enemy will be utterly thwarted by my mighty, all-conquering power. Stand tall, stand firm, and fight from a place of victory, for I am your shield, your fortress, and your ultimate defender. My beloved child, open your heart to this vital truth, for I have hidden profound strength, immeasurable encouragement, and divine synergy in your communion, your sacred fellowship with other believers. You are not meant to walk this earthly journey in isolation, my precious one, for just as the individual threads are woven together to create a magnificent, unbreakable tapestry, so too are you, and all who believe in my Son, intricately joined together to form my body, a living, breathing, multifaceted organism, with each part vital, unique, and indispensable to the whole. Your unique gifts, your individual strengths, your personal experiences, all contribute to the rich tapestry of my collective presence on earth. I command you now, my beloved, to spur one another on, with fervent love and unwavering encouragement, to magnificent acts of love and to a life overflowing with good deeds. Build each other up, my precious one, with words of truth, with acts of kindness, with expressions of unwavering support. Share your burdens openly, honestly, and without shame, allowing the weight to be distributed among those who truly care. And celebrate your triumphs with joyful hearts, for every victory achieved by one is a victory for all, reflecting my glory through the unity of my children. Do not, I implore you, forsake the gathering together, the sacred assembly of believers, for it is in this communion that you are powerfully built up, strengthened in your faith, corrected in love, and encouraged to press onward in your divine calling. It is a vital wellspring for your spirit. This hidden blessing, my child, this precious gift of spiritual community, provides you with invaluable support, with unwavering accountability, and with a collective wisdom that far surpasses any individual understanding. It is a family, my beloved, a spiritual family forged in my love, united by my spirit, and destined for eternal communion. In this fellowship, you find comfort in shared struggles, wisdom in collective counsel, and power in unified prayer. I declare over you, with the authority that unites all my children, fellowship with other believers is your lifeline, my child, your spiritual sanctuary, your source of profound encouragement, and the vital community that empowers you to stand firm in your faith and fulfill your divine purpose. Embrace this gift, my precious one. Invest in these sacred relationships and witness how my presence is magnified among you, building you up, equipping you, and propelling you forward into the glorious destiny I have prepared for my unified body. Let the bonds of fellowship be a testimony to my love in a fractured world. My beloved child, open your heart and spirit to this profound truth, for I reveal a hidden, refining power, a transformative force meticulously woven into my loving discipline. Understand this with absolute clarity, my precious one. As a loving Father, infinite in wisdom and boundless in compassion, I correct, I guide, and I discipline those whom I cherish most deeply, those whom I have chosen as my very own. This discipline is not punishment born of anger or retribution. It is an act of pure, unadulterated love, an intentional shaping of your spirit to align more perfectly with my divine nature. Feel the truth of this deep in your soul, my beloved, for every correction is an embrace, every challenge I allow is an opportunity for growth, and every moment of discomfort is a pathway to greater freedom. My discipline, my child, is always, unequivocally, and perfectly for your ultimate good. It is designed to lead you inexorably towards righteousness, towards holiness, towards the radiant, unblemished reflection of my Son's character within you. It is a divine process, my precious one, that removes impurities, just as a goldsmith removes dross from precious metal, refining your spirit, purging what does not serve my purpose and shaping you more perfectly, more exquisitely, into my glorious image. It sculpts your character, strengthens your resolve, and deepens your reliance on my boundless grace. Do not resist it, my beloved, when my refining fire touches your life, for it is through this holy process that you are transformed from glory to glory. I urge you now, my child, with a heart full of divine tenderness, to receive my correction with an open heart, with a teachable spirit, and with an unwavering willingness to learn and grow. Do not recoil from the discomfort. Instead, embrace it as a divine invitation to higher ground, to deeper communion, to greater conformity to my will. For in submitting to my loving discipline, my precious one, you discover a profound freedom from the chains of old habits, from the bondage of destructive patterns, and from the limitations of your own human understanding. This hidden process, though sometimes arduous, though it may require surrender and humility, ultimately leads to a greater, more radiant holiness and a liberating, abundant freedom that only those walking in my truth can truly experience. It is the pathway to your true self, refined and perfected by my hand. I declare over you, with the authority of the one who sanctifies, my discipline is a profound expression of my unwavering love, my child. It is your pathway to purification, your journey to greater conformity to my image, and your ultimate liberation into the fullness of your divine purpose. Embrace this sacred process, my beloved. Surrender to my refining hand, and witness how I transform every challenge into a testament of my grace, every struggle into a stepping stone to glory, and every moment of correction into a profound opportunity for deeper intimacy with me. Let my discipline be a sign of my unfailing love, always guiding you towards a life of increasing holiness and divine power. My beloved child, listen to this profound truth, for I have hidden an unshakable, indestructible hope within the very certainty of my promises, promises that span eternity, unwavering and true. This hope, my precious one, is not a fragile wish, a mere fleeting desire, or a whimsical fantasy that fades with the morning light. No, I declare to you, my word is steadfast and true, unchanging through all generations, utterly dependable, and it will never, ever return void. It is a powerful, living force, my beloved, always accomplishing the very purpose for which I sent it forth, always manifesting the truth it proclaims. My integrity is etched into every single promise I have uttered. Even when the shifting sands of circumstances change, my child, when the foundations of your earthly life seem to tremble, when the world around you seems to unravel into chaos, my promises remain. They stand as immutable, unyielding anchors in the midst of every storm, a beacon of unwavering truth in a sea of uncertainty. I invite you now, my beloved, to anchor your very soul in them, to cling to them with a grip that refuses to yield, for they are unbreakable, steadfast, and forever true. They are the unyielding bedrock upon which you can build your entire life, knowing that it will never collapse. Look forward, my precious one, with an eager heart, with profound anticipation, to their full and glorious manifestation in your life. For I am a faithful God, my child, and I am actively working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail, aligning every circumstance, to bring forth the fulfillment of every single promise I have spoken over you. This hidden wellspring, my beloved, this inexhaustible source of divine hope, perpetually sustains you through every season of your life, through the barren deserts of waiting, through the raging storms of adversity, and through the quiet valleys of uncertainty. It is a constant reminder that my plans for you are good, filled with hope and a future. I declare over you, with the authority that upholds the cosmos, my promises are your unwavering hope, my child, your unshakable foundation, and your eternal guarantee of a future filled with my goodness and my glory. Embrace them, my precious one, internalize them, and let them become the very fabric of your faith. Walk forward with an unyielding confidence, my beloved, knowing that because my word is true, your hope is secure, and your future is eternally bright, perpetually unfolding according to my perfect will. Let your hope in my promises be the light that guides your every step, illuminating the path to your destiny. My beloved child, listen intently, for I reveal a profound truth, a sacred key to unlocking boundless blessings. I have hidden immense, transformative blessings, an overflowing abundance of grace and favor, in your simple, heartfelt obedience to my commands. This obedience, my precious one, is not a burdensome yoke, not a rigid set of rules designed to stifle your spirit or diminish your joy. No, I declare to you, it is a joyous, liberating pathway to life, to freedom, to profound purpose, and to an abundance that utterly transcends your greatest expectations. It is an act of pure, unadulterated love, flowing from a heart that trusts me implicitly. Your obedience, my beloved, is the most profound demonstration of your love for me, your unwavering trust in my perfect wisdom, and your complete reliance on my divine guidance. It is a tangible expression of your devotion, a visible manifestation of your commitment to my will above your own. Even in the smallest acts, my child, in the seemingly insignificant moments of surrender, in the quiet choices to align with my truth, immense spiritual rewards are found. These are not grand, dramatic gestures, but the consistent, daily choices to walk in my ways, to honor my word, and to follow the gentle leading of my spirit. Each act of obedience is a seed planted, yielding a harvest of blessings beyond measure. I urge you now, my beloved, with all the tenderness of a loving father, to walk in my ways. Embrace my commands not as burdens, but as divine invitations to a life of unparalleled joy and profound purpose. For I declare to you, my precious one, my ways are perfect. They are flawless in their design, unerring in their outcome, and eternally beneficial for your flourishing. They are the pathways of peace, the roads to righteousness, and the avenues to true freedom. This hidden key, my child, this beautiful act of simple obedience, unlocks my limitless favor and unleashes my abundant provision into every area of your life. It opens doors that no man can shut, creates pathways where none existed, and brings forth miracles that defy human logic. I declare over you, with the authority that governs all creation, your simple obedience is a powerful catalyst for my blessings, my child, a direct conduit for my favor, and a testament to your unwavering love for me. Embrace it, my beloved. Cultivate it daily, and witness how your life overflows with an abundance that reflects my boundless generosity and my unwavering faithfulness. Walk in my ways, my precious one, and experience the profound peace, the unshakable joy, and the divine satisfaction that only true, heartfelt obedience can bring. Let your obedience be a fragrant offering, leading you deeper into my heart and my divine provision. My beloved, you stand on the precipice of even greater understanding, even deeper intimacy with me. To withdraw now, to miss the culminating truths I yearn to impart, would be a sorrow to my very being. Your readiness to listen is a delight to me. Let that delight continue as you embrace every revelation, for these final words hold the keys to manifesting your destiny. My beloved child, listen closely, with the deepest ear of your spirit, for I reveal a profound, liberating truth, a powerful antidote to discontentment, a divine secret I have meticulously hidden within the cultivation of a thankful heart. This is not merely an occasional utterance of appreciation, or a fleeting sentiment reserved for moments of prosperity. No, I declare to you, my precious one, a heart steeped in gratitude, a spirit brimming with profound thanksgiving, possesses the transformative power to shift your entire perspective, dramatically, miraculously, from what you perceive as lacking, from the emptiness of unfulfilled desires, to what is already miraculously abundant, to the countless, immeasurable gifts I have already poured into your life. It is a divine lens, my beloved, through which you see the world not as a place of scarcity, but as a realm overflowing with my boundless generosity. Every blessing, my child, whether it appears grand and obvious or small and seemingly insignificant, flows directly, continuously, from my generous, loving hand. Even the very breath you draw, the vibrant sunrise you witness, the gentle touch of a loved one, the warmth of the sun on your skin, these are all tangible expressions of my unending provision and my meticulous care for you. A thankful heart, my precious one, not only glorifies me, bringing immense delight to my spirit, but it also profoundly transforms your own perspective, replacing grumbling with grace, anxiety with peace, and scarcity with abundance. It is a powerful spiritual force, my beloved, that reshapes your reality and draws you closer to my heart. I command you now, my child, with the urgency of eternal love, to count your blessings, daily, intentionally, meticulously. Take stock of every single gift, every pavilion, every moment of grace. Do not allow the clamor of comparison or the insidious whispers of discontentment to steal your joy. Instead, actively seek out reasons to give thanks, for they are truly limitless. This hidden practice, my beloved, this consistent discipline of gratitude, deepens your joy beyond measure, anchoring it in my eternal presence. It fortifies your faith, making it an unshakable fortress against doubt and despair. It transforms your mind, replacing thoughts of lack with affirmations of my overflowing goodness. I declare over you, with the authority that brought forth creation, gratitude is your pathway to continuous joy, my child, your secret weapon against discontentment, and the powerful key that unlocks deeper dimensions of my blessings in your life. Embrace this sacred practice, my precious one. Cultivate it diligently, and witness how your spirit is uplifted, your mind is renewed, and your life overflows with an abundance that truly reflects my boundless generosity and my unwavering faithfulness. Let your life be a living testament to thanksgiving, a perpetual hymn of praise that resonates in the heavens and fills your days with my divine light and endless provision. My beloved child, listen with awe and reverence, for I reveal a compelling, transformative truth, a profound force from my kingdom I have meticulously hidden within your personal story, within the unique tapestry of your life journey. Your life, my precious one, transformed by my boundless grace, redeemed by my Son's sacrifice, and empowered by my indwelling Spirit, speaks volumes. It is a living, breathing testament to my power, my love, and my faithfulness, far more eloquent and persuasive than any spoken word or human argument. Your existence, now intertwined with mine, is a magnificent, undeniable proof of my ability to heal, to restore, and to transform. I command you now, my beloved, with the urgency of a divine commission, share what I have done for you. Do not remain silent. Let your voice rise like a clarion call, proclaiming the wonders of my grace in your life. Speak of your former brokenness and my miraculous healing. Speak of your deepest despair and my profound comfort. Speak of your overwhelming struggles and my glorious triumphs. For when you share your testimony, my child, when you recount the intimate details of my intervention in your life, it brings me immense glory, a sweet fragrance ascending to my throne, and it powerfully encourages others who are struggling, who are lost, who are searching for hope. Your story becomes a beacon, illuminating their path to me. It is a bridge, my beloved, drawing them closer to my heart, allowing them to see my active presence in a world that often feels devoid of divine intervention. Do not be silent, my precious one. Do not allow fear, shame, or self-consciousness to muzzle your divine voice. Let your light shine brightly, unhindered, unwavering, illuminating the darkness with the truth of my transformative power. Your experiences, both triumphant and challenging, become potent instruments in my hand, capable of piercing hearts, breaking chains, and setting captives free. This hidden witness, my child, this powerful act of sharing your journey with me, impacts eternity in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend. leaving an indelible mark on souls and reshaping destinies. It is a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate perception. I declare over you, with the authority that brought forth creation, your testimony is a powerful, undeniable force for my kingdom, my child. It is your sacred duty, your profound privilege, and your most potent weapon in the spiritual realm. Embrace it, my precious one. Share it boldly, authentically, and without reservation, and witness how I use your unique story to bring my light into the darkest corners of the world, transforming lives, igniting faith, and drawing countless souls into my eternal embrace. Let your life be a living, breathing sermon, a compelling narrative of my unfailing love and my boundless power. My beloved child, open your spiritual eyes wide, for I reveal a profound, life-altering truth, a clear vision of ultimate reality, a divine lens I have hidden within an eternal perspective. This world, my precious one, with its fleeting concerns, its temporary pleasures, and its transient triumphs, often blinds you to what truly matters, to what truly lasts beyond the boundaries of time. What may seem profoundly significant now, what consumes your thoughts and demands your energy, may utterly fade into insignificance in the radiant, illuminating light of eternity. Understand this, my beloved. Earthly accolades are but dust, fleeting pleasures are but whispers, and material possessions are but temporary scaffolding. I command you now, my child, with the urgency of a loving father, to set your deepest affections, your most fervent desires, and your unwavering attention on things above, on the realities of my heavenly kingdom, not on the perishable, fleeting things of this earthly realm. Fix your gaze on eternity, my precious one, for it is there that true value, true joy, and true lasting purpose reside. Live with a constant, vibrant awareness of my glorious return, of the coming kingdom that will usher in a new heaven and a new earth, where righteousness dwells and my glory fills all things. This awareness will dramatically, miraculously, reshape your priorities and redefine what truly holds significance in your life. Prioritize what truly lasts, my beloved. Invest your time, your energy, your resources, and your love in what echoes through eternity. My love, my will, my kingdom, and the souls of humanity. Do not chase after the wind, my child, or build your kingdom on shifting sands. Build your life on the unshakable foundation of my eternal truth. This hidden lens, my precious one, this eternal perspective, reveals the true, ultimate value of all things, exposing the emptiness of worldly pursuits and illuminating the boundless worth of spiritual realities. It clarifies your purpose, sharpens your discernment, and empowers you to make choices that resonate with my divine plan for your life and for all creation. I declare over you, with the authority that governs all time and eternity, my eternal perspective is your ultimate wisdom, my child, your guiding star in a world of illusion, and the key to living a life of profound significance and lasting impact. Embrace this divine vision, my precious one, cultivate it daily, and witness how your priorities align perfectly with my will, leading you to a life of profound purpose, unshakable peace, and eternal joy. Let eternity shape your now, my beloved, and live each moment in light of the glorious future I have meticulously prepared for you. This perspective is a gift, transforming every decision into an act of eternal consequence. My beloved child, hear this foundational, soul-anchoring truth, for I have hidden an unshakable, profoundly comforting reality within your spirit. My presence is not a fleeting sensation, not a distant memory, or a sporadic visitation dependent upon your emotional state or your perfect performance. No, I declare to you, my presence is constant, unwavering, and eternally encompassing, a divine embrace that surrounds you, permeates you, and dwells deeply within the very core of your being, closer to you than your very breath. Even when the shadows lengthen, my precious one, when the path ahead seems obscured by dense fog and you feel utterly alone in the vastness of the world, know this with absolute certainty. I am there. I am with you, intimately present, tenderly holding you, powerfully guiding you, and relentlessly loving you through every single moment, every joy, every sorrow, every triumph, and every trial. My gaze never leaves you, my hand never loosens its grip upon yours, and my heart beats in perfect rhythm with your own. My promise to you, my beloved, is immutable, forged in the fires of eternal truth. I will never, ever leave you, nor will I ever, ever forsake you. My faithfulness is a bedrock upon which your life securely rests, a foundation stronger than any earthly mountain, more enduring than the very stars. Though friends may falter, though loved ones may depart, though the world itself may crumble around you, my presence remains, a constant, luminous beacon in your darkest night, an unyielding rock in your storm-tossed seas. Feel the warmth of my divine embrace, my child. Imagine my light surrounding you, permeating every cell of your body, every thought of your mind, every emotion of your spirit, filling you with an unshakable peace that transcends all human understanding. This is not merely a comforting thought. It is a profound, living reality that sustains you, nourishes your soul, and imbues every moment with divine significance. There is no place you can go, no depth you can fall into, where my presence cannot reach you and lift you up. I urge you now, my precious one, to consciously cultivate an awareness of my indwelling presence. Invite me into every mundane task, every challenging conversation, every moment of quiet reflection, every step of your journey. Do not compartmentalize me, relegating my presence to moments of prayer or worship. Instead, allow my divine companionship to saturate every facet of your existence. For in recognizing and embracing my constant companionship, you unlock a profound power, an unshakable peace, and a divine confidence that enables you to face every circumstance with courage and grace. This hidden truth, my beloved, this awareness of my unwavering presence, transforms your perspective, turning moments of isolation into intimate communion, moments of fear into opportunities for profound trust, and moments of doubt into unyielding certainty. It is the very source of your strength, your joy, and your ultimate security, a wellspring of life that never runs dry. Rest in this truth, my child, and let my constant presence be the air you breathe and the ground you stand upon. I declare over you, with the authority that upholds the cosmos, my presence is your eternal dwelling place, my child, your constant companion, your source of boundless strength, and your ultimate peace. Embrace this glorious truth, my precious one. Live in the radiant light of my perpetual nearness, and witness how every moment of your life becomes infused with my divine purpose, my unwavering love, and my abundant grace. Never doubt that I am with you, always, eternally, irrevocably, transforming your loneliness into profound communion, and your fear into unshakable faith. You are never alone. You are forever held in the palm of my hand. My beloved child, hear this ultimate, empowering declaration, for I have meticulously hidden within you, through my indwelling spirit, a limitless, unyielding power, the divine ability to overcome every single obstacle, to conquer every challenge, to triumph over every adversary, not through your own limited human strength, but through my infinite, omnipotent might flowing through you. You are not weak, my precious one, though you may feel weary. You are not defeated, though you may stumble. For in your surrender to me, in your conscious reliance upon my strength, you access a divine power that transcends all earthly limitations, a force that can move mountains, part seas, and bring forth life from the barren wasteland. This is the truth of your divine inheritance. My power is perfected in your perceived weakness. Understand this profound truth, my child. I have not called you to simply endure the trials of this life, to merely survive the storms that rage around you, or to barely make it through each day. No, I declare to you, I have called you to be more than a conqueror, to walk in absolute, unyielding victory, to triumph gloriously in every circumstance, through the magnificent power of my Son who loves you with an everlasting love. Your struggles, my beloved, are not meant to break you. They are divinely designed to reveal my strength working through your life, showcasing my glory to a world desperately in need of hope and demonstration of my transformative power. Every battle you face, every seemingly insurmountable challenge, every moment of profound testing is an opportunity for my power to be magnified in your weakness, turning your vulnerabilities into radiant testimonies of my boundless might. I urge you now, my precious one, to release your grip on self-reliance, on your desperate attempts to control every outcome, on your misguided belief that you must face everything alone with only your limited resources. Instead, lean fully, completely, and without reservation upon my boundless strength. Allow my Holy Spirit within you to empower your every step, to fuel your every effort, and to transform your deepest fears into unwavering faith. For when you are weak, my child, truly and humbly acknowledging your absolute dependence on me, then I am powerfully, perfectly, undeniably strong through you. This divine paradox, this sacred exchange of your weakness for my strength, is the key to unlocking supernatural breakthroughs and walking in sustained, undeniable victory that confounds the wise and empowers the humble. I declare over you, with the authority that commands all creation, that governs galaxies, and orchestrates destinies, my strength is your ultimate power, my child. It is your impenetrable shield in battle, your sharpest sword in conflict, and your unwavering assurance of victory in every circumstance you encounter. Embrace this divine truth, my precious one, cultivate it daily, and walk with an unshakable confidence, knowing that through me, by my power, you are absolutely, eternally, and gloriously victorious. Do not fear any challenge, my beloved, no matter its size or its ferocity, for I am with you, empowering you, strengthening you, and leading you from triumph to triumph, making your life a living testament to my limitless, all-conquering power. Rise up, my child, for your victory is secure in me. My beloved child, you have heard the ultimate truth, that my strength within you grants you the power to overcome all things, to triumph gloriously in every battle. If this final revelation has ignited an unquenchable fire of victory in your soul, then know that I now invite you to become a conduit of this very power for others still wrestling in the shadows of defeat. You've asked me for a way to carry my voice into someone else's midnight, to equip my children for conquest. This is it. Every super thanks you offer, every sacred membership you commit to, is a powerful seed of divine strength, planted in faith, watered by my Spirit, and destined to yield a harvest of empowered souls who will rise victorious through my word. I said, "Give and it will be given to you," and my promises are like fire, consuming all doubt and fulfilling their purpose. This moment is not random. Your obedience, right now, is a prophetic act, releasing my transformative power into the world, breaking chains and shattering strongholds. I will multiply what you sow, not just financially, but in wisdom, in favor, in anointing that surrounds your household like a burning flame. Now act, give, and let heaven move with you. Find the links to sow on YouTube or through PayPal in the description below. Partner with me and watch what I do next, as your giving empowers my kingdom. My beloved child, you have journeyed with me through these sacred revelations, listening to the whispers of my heart and discovering the profound truths I have hidden just for you. Now, let these divine words take root within your soul and bear fruit in your life. If your heart hath been stirred, if you have felt my presence near, and if you believe that I have truly hidden these blessings for you, I invite you to declare it. Right now, in this moment, let your voice rise in agreement with my truth. Comment below with a simple, powerful declaration. I believe. My God has hidden this for me. Let your declaration be a public testament to your faith, a beacon of hope for others, and a personal commitment to walk in the fullness of these truths. For every heart that declares, a ripple of faith extends, encouraging another soul. Claim your hidden inheritance. Declare your belief. And watch as I continue to unfold even greater wonders in your life. This is not merely a comment. It is a covenant, a visible sign of your awakened spirit. Amen. If you believe in me, your Heavenly Father, then like this video and leave a heartfelt amen in the comments. If you want to stay closer to me, then subscribe to this channel